the Daniel Larson's updates. Okay, sorry. I had to go to the bathroom and do things. Kayak. Jeez. Jeez, Kayak. Oh, Linky, no! Link stepped on my... He just stepped on my phone. Link! Linky Lou. You're a little wild guy tonight. I'm going back outside, Linky Lou. Linky Lou. Here's my cash app. Give me money. Why? Simply because I said so. Deal with it. I would like to tell you it will go to good use. Any donos I get tonight will probably just go to a vape, to be honest, because I am low on Nick Salt and my other disposable vapes. They're pretty much shot. Can you please not step on my phone, love? They're pretty much shot, but I'm still working with what I have and will not have money to buy a vape probably until the second, unless I use my money from the yard I'm mowing tomorrow to go buy a $10 vape. But those are really small and their flavors are not, you get to choose like 2 flavors, both of which I don't like. First world problems. I get it. Okay. I'm being petty. Just let me be petty. Hi, Sparks. Sparks is our new friend, guys. We like Sparks. The link's there if you'd like to come up, Sparks. Sparks is our new friend. We like him. Oh, I have to warn you, though. Sometimes I get restreamed. So the Spit Cup, they weren't restreaming, but he was recording and went back and played it at a later time. You were on that channel when he replayed it because you were on my panel that he recorded, but we weren't the target. God Soldier was the target. So you can kind of bank on any time if God Soldier's on my panel, it will be replayed by either the Shit Show or the Spit Cup. But they're good guys. They don't just come after people for no good reason. Like, yeah, like they restream my panels, but not because I'm the cow, because God Soldier's in stall 27. So as far as I know, that's the only people re-showing it at this point. I was told maybe a couple Discords stream it, but I don't know. I'm like just
Hey.
Hey, so I don't know if you heard that. I was kind of giving a disclosure.
Yeah, that somebody was recording us because they don't like God Soldier. That's okay.
Yeah, and there may be a couple of Discords that stream in like a group setting. I don't think they do anymore. And if they did, I'm not sure why they did in the first place. I think just because there was a content drought. Linky. So, but it wasn't. It
That's
wasn't.
okay. I always wanted to be famous. Maybe I'll be famous one day.
I'd be infamous. Do you hang out with me? Shit.
Oh, we'd be infamous.
Infamous. Not like Daniel Larson infamous, but infamous. Here, cat. I got my cat addicted to whipped cream. You put it on Fang? I did not put the cat on Fang. My child's back from vacation. So get
Your
ready.
cat?
Oh. The cat's addicted to whipped cream. I'm in my fridge, and the child's back from vacation, and we going back outside. Carter, if you need me, I'll be outside. Okay, love you. I know. Kids. I have kids like that.
So, Kayak was the Australian guy?
No. Oh, look, there's Jamie. What? We were just talking about you. Were your ears ringing? No, Kayak's not Australian. That was Jake. That was Do Better. He's New Zealand, but that was Jake. Kayak is just a drunk Missourian. He was on panel as drunk idiot. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, where'd he go? I lost him. Oh, there he is. I'm like, you might lose me for a second. Yep, it's coming back up. Slowly but surely. There it goes. Sorry, I had to turn off my Wi-Fi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Hey, PD.
Hello, Sarah.
Hey, Punka. Sparks
How
said hi.
are you? Hi.
I'm tired. How are you guys?
I'm tired
wait.
as well.
It's a long day, right? I feel like it's been.
Yeah.
I just woke up. I meant to ask Jamie. He said, "Well, look who it is." I don't know why he said it like that. What, Jamie? It's me. That's who it is. What? Oh, Junior's out here. I'm outside. I'm trying to get myself set up outside. because
Cool.
it's nice out. It's a beautiful day, a beautiful night out. So why not be? I got a fire going. I didn't put it fully out, so why not be outside, right?
Yeah.
I love being outside. I'm a very outdoor person because
I don't like getting bit by bugs.
you don't what?
I don't like bugs.
Oh yeah, no, I got bug spray out here. Oh, my shrimp scampi. I forgot I got scampi on the grill. Got shrimp on the grill,
Whoops.
babe. I do. I'm making it in a muffin tin. It's a long story, but it's turned out good. Gosh, delicious.
Cool.
I know.
Your duck looks awesome.
Thank you.
You're
It's
welcome.
almost fully it is almost fully
Done.
finished. Yep, it's build wise it's done. Now I'm just getting it all one color, and because you know me, I'm about function, not cosmetic, but I've decided, if I build something that's good, I might as well try to make it look halfway decent. Rarely do I
Yeah.
build something good, but thanks. Every once in a while I build something decent. So, might as well make it look halfway nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's why I did ask Jamie that. Okay. Oh, and I'm also in the process, you can't see because it's dark out. So we have somebody tore down a huge bamboo plant and put it, two of them actually, and put them at the dead end road, past the gate at my dead end road. So I've been going back there and pulling the bamboo shoots, and cutting them down. I'm making a tiki hut out of them. That's my goal.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I started on that project. I figured that would be cute to make just a little tiki hut, nothing exciting. I'm gonna call it my SpongeBob spot. I think it's something I'd see on Bikini Bottom. But I've always kind of wanted to do that and see if I could put something like that together. And looks like I can. And my lumber pile's almost all burned down. Like I'm making progress. Progress, not
Cool.
perfection, but I'll still take progress.
That's pretty good. I used to live next to the beach. You live next to the beach?
Do I know? I'm in the middle of Missouri. Or, well, I'm on the east side of Missouri.
When you said you like your tiki hut, it just reminded me of the beach.
Where do you live on the beach?
North Carolina.
Nice. I have not been there, but I've heard it's beautiful. I've seen pictures. It looks beautiful. That though, when it comes to oceans though, I'm a golf type of girl. I still call it the Gulf of Mexico because in my mind it is. But I've been to that ocean though, like that side of Florida. It's just like a different. It's not different, but it's different. I guess it's hard to explain, but I feel like the waves and just the beaches in general are different. Not that one's better or worse. It's a different kind of there's because it's like open ocean. It's not like a gulf or a bay. It's neat. I like it.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't really like the water anymore.
You don't?
No, I don't know. I've gone over this before with people, but I have a pool in my backyard here. I'll show you guys.
Yeah.
Come with me.
I like pools. I love pools. I do. Oh God, that was my grill. The lid's about ready to break. Doesn't matter. I
Be
got it for free.
careful, Sarah.
Well, I got it for free. But still, yeah, I need to kind of put it back together a little more. I got it from an eviction. I hate evictions, but I do get good stuff from evictions. Oh, see, I'm pool. Is a golf
Probably
of
like yours, Sarah.
Huh?
The poles probably look like yours.
Oh, he's probably got an in-ground or something. Oh my God, Camilo, behave, or I'm gonna knock you out of chat.
What did he say
He's just being a dick. He's being
about my pool? Is that what you
no,
said?
no. He's not being a dick about your pool. He's being a dick about something else.
I'll have to read it. It's about me.
Knock it off, asshole.
All right, let's see this pool. I'm ready. Is it an in-ground or above
I
ground?
didn't show you. I just showed you.
No,
So-
I missed it. Oh, it's an in-ground, isn't it? Or is it above ground? I can't see.
It's above ground.
Oh, I think it is. I think Franco's right. I think it is like mine. What size is it?
It's like 18 feet.
By 9 feet wide?
18.
18. Mine's 18 long, 9 wide. It's a What brand is this? I think it's a Coleman. It's like brown.
Come on, Nora.
I think we have the same pool. I think Papa was right. It's a nice pool. I like my pool. How deep is yours?
Like 4 feet maybe.
Yeah. He's right. We have the same pool. Okay, cool. I just didn't see it when he said that. Those are good pools. I built a deck halfway around my, because I keep it up all year. I know you can take them down, but I just keep mine up. I almost got this fucker. Oh yeah, there it goes.
Charles, don't make me come down there and kick your ass, all right?
Camillo.
I ain't no diet monkey, you motherfucker. Fuck you.
Oh Lord,
Piece of
Tonka,
shit.
calm down.
I'm sick of that shit.
Maybe he really does want pancakes, though. Let's give him the benefit of that doubt.
No, he's calling me a
Pancakes are
damn
delicious.
monkey. Fuck you, asshole.
Well, don't do that, Camillo. Watch yourself. Be an adult, sir. Keep that
I gotta
class.
go. If he's gonna do that shit, I gotta go.
Camillo,
Fuck you, John.
Camillo, behave. Oh, damn it, Camillo. And I can't time you out from the side. I can, but then it bans you. And I'm not looking to ban people because I like to give people second chances. But you keep being a dick and running off my people, we're going to have a problem. Being as I'm still chat blocked in your fucking thing.
Oh man, I didn't really get what was going on. I kind of read some stuff now, but I'm really not even sure.
There's a past history. There you go, Jamie. You want somebody to go to check out John Camillo. John Camillo meet Jamie. Jamie meet Camillo. Oh, looky here. Oh fuck. Hold on. My hands are full of wood. I mean, just a typical fucking Wednesday night for me. Thursday night.
Hi.
Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta be that level dick?
I'm hungry for pancakes.
I mean, pancakes are delicious, but we know what we see, Camillo.
Do you like pancakes?
I like a good pancake and waffle, yes.
With butter, or you like maple syrup? Or...
Syrup. Sparks meet Camillo. Camillo Sparks.
Hey,
Nice
what's up, man?
pool.
How you doing?
All right, nice pool.
Oh,
Thanks. It's kind of like if I was during the daytime, you could see it better. But like I have the filter set up on the other side, and my yard kind of goes downhill.
Who's this
so-
fucking faggot?
no, not
Oh,
you,
what's up,
Sparks.
man?
Sorry, that's not you. I think he's talking to Camillo.
Yeah, who's this faggot with the fucked up hairline, looking like he's going through a midlife crisis, wearing some shit that he shouldn't wear as an avatar, but you know.
Just come on up and don't be rude or anything.
Yeah, don't be rude. What's your problem, dude?
Well, no, hey, though.
My problem is your existence.
You're getting what was coming to you, Camillo. Karma's a bitch. So,
Hey, John, do you
Jamie, that's a
enjoy
girl's
having a good time online? Like, do you have a good time on your online platform? Is this enjoyable for you?
he's gonna get-
Think about your answer.
Do you have a mom?
So, you don't enjoy online activity. Would you like to enjoy it at an exponential rate compared to what you do now?
I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, Sarah. You can let this weirdo up here.
No, don't worry about it. I'll get in touch with you.
Goodbye.
Yeah, stop talking shit to mentally challenged people before I fuck your entire existence up, you little faggot.
I don't know if OG Boy is up for the battle with this pickup. I don't know.
Well, we'll let them talk. I've been up enough on panels. Let them
I just don't like what you do to mentally challenged people.
I don't either.
Do you take pleasure in what you do, John? Oh,
There's, I
okay.
mean, there's a past there.
Faggot.
From what I understand, Tonka may have porn bombed at one time, but I mean, I don't like that they go after his race like that. That's just low effort, in my opinion. Like, if you're going to come at somebody, come at them. Don't come at them for Shit like that. Put effort into it.
And being that he comes from the Boyd, that literally tells me everything I needed to know about him.
He's OG boy. I was going to say
Give a
that. Just for
fuck.
no, I know. That's why I was going to say for context. Not, I know you're not going to give a fuck, but for context, he's a OG boy, not new boy.
A fucking loser from Boyd. Ooh.
He's like Mark Terry Boyd. And he's going to be pissed I associated him with Terry, but, you know, just for context. I almost said that too. I was almost like,
Is that some ableist shit?
what? Me?
No,
Maybe.
what happened?
It could be. I'm not sure exactly. Ableist. I'm not sure exactly what that definition is, so I don't want to say either way because I'm just not fully understanding of it. I probably should be.
Well, he said he didn't like that he was saying stuff about mentally handicapped people.
Is that ableist?
Ableist is like when you make fun of a disability.
Okay, thank you. Yes. I don't know if that's what John was doing per se, but I'd say it's close enough.
What's the matter, John? You can't talk in the chat? Oh, yeah, 86,000 seconds. I forgot about that.
I was in the chat. He
Kind
probably
of say he's gonna ban me from your chat.
what?
John can't currently talk in chat. He's been booped for 24 hours.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, I get these finger slips every once in a while. It just kind of happens.
I trust you. I wouldn't have you as a mod if I didn't. And you know what? I'm blocked in his chat, so and he keeps saying I'm not, but I am. Or I keep getting blocked. One of his mods has I don't know. Fuck him.
I think I know who it is because I've been seeing that shit. But I'm not saying no name.
Well, buckle up, people. For somebody who doesn't want to be a drama channel, I feel like I'm turning into a drama channel. But that's okay.
Sarah, your punishment for the disrespect is you're banned for at least 6 months. You're not going to be coming around.
Aye.
Dude, literally
All
no
right,
one gives
you're
a
banned
fuck
for 6
about you.
months.
Shut the fuck
No
up.
side chat.
Get an
letting
extension
this
cord and
disrespect
find a
happen up
tree,
here.
John.
Whoa,
With your
whoa,
6
don't say
people.
that.
No.
All right.
I'm not okay with. I don't like people
For
telling people.
for being a cuck and letting these people say that with a
She don't
star
let
like
me
me
say
up here,
anything. I
you're
just say
banned
it.
for
You're a
6
fucking
months.
fag.
You know
You're
what?
not a star. You're
You
in a
know what?
midlife crisis trying to
You know
impress
what? Go
YouTube
fuck your
people, you
mother, dude.
fucking
Go
loser.
fuck your mother, okay?
You
I'm
must
gonna
have
find out
mommy
about
issues
you.
saying some
I'm
weird
gonna find
things
out
like
about
that.
you, and we're coming
What
for
are you
you.
gonna do to me?
Goodbye. We're coming for you, guy. Remember
What
that.
are
I
you
got a
gonna
lot of
do?
people.
Why you gotta say
We're gonna find
we?
out
Why you
about
gotta
you.
say we? Because
Be
you're a weak
prepared.
fucking faggot.
Monkey,
Weak
goodbye.
fucking
Sarah,
faggot.
don't be coming back.
Weak fucking faggot.
Sorry, he's a lot.
Hey, John.
He's a lot. I'm not tripping.
Hey John, you want to learn physics?
No.
This is for you,
No.
John.
Let me just say, so for the record, I don't like it when people tell other people to off themselves. I can't control what
I
people
didn't say that at all.
I know. I'm just throwing it out there just overall in general. There's a kind of statement.
He might have power tools and he might be a certified arborist. You never know.
He could be. He could be. He could be a tree climber for sure. You know. Maybe. I'm just but I apologize for the things he said because they were not okay either.
Motherfucker says he's coming for me. Like, dude, bring it. I got 180 surprises when you pull up.
He said, "We're coming for you." I'm like thinking, who's we? I guess we.
Exactly. Like,
Oh, it's him and his 2,000 subscribers with his 1,200 fucking videos. Like, dude, you couldn't be much more of a fucking failure if you tried harder.
Oh no, you could be me. I only have like 1,018.
He's got 1,000 or 2,000 fucking videos, and he has 2,000 subscribers. What did you get? 1 subscriber off every fucking video that you posted, loser? Jesus Christ.
He's like me though. He goes live a lot, but that's what they are. But I mean, I don't know. I was saying the other day, I'm like, I feel like Camilla because all I'm doing is like interacting with the chat. Nobody else is there. And I'm like, I feel like Camilo because
Sarah, you're not like putting out content and actually trying. That motherfucker is trying his hardest.
Yeah.
that's true. I was gifted a membership to his channel, and I told him I'm not going to renew it if he doesn't unblock me because what, but I'm not going to renew it anyway. But I mean, I'm just like, how's somebody going to gift a membership and then unblock? Like, what the fuck? If he's trying to get subs and views, that's not the way to do it, I guess. But no,
Hey,
he's
Sarah, sorry for being rude, but I'm not gonna let nobody call me a damn monkey. Sorry for
I'm
being
sorry he
rude.
did that. I thought I deleted that comment. Is it still up there? I mean, it should have been deleted. Maybe not. I mean, I can fight with StreamYards about it. Oh, yeah, it's gone because Jamie
Hey
took
John, I just want to tell you that like because of your receding hairline and the looks of your physical appearance, I take pleasure in the fact that you have bad genes and that more than likely I will outlive you. So just deal with that.
I was gonna say if you got empty stalls, he would fit
Thank you,
in,
Jamie.
and
I don't have Boyd stalls. I'll just pass them off to somebody else like AC or somebody else. Somebody will get them.
he's always when that whole thing with me and Vegas Barbie was going on, and I was like, I'm walking away from all of it. He just kept bringing it up and bringing it up and bringing it up. And it's like, what part of walking away don't you fucking get? I don't care if I come off as a pussy. I don't want to do this anymore. And you just wouldn't let it go. But
You did
when
the
you're
right
just so
thing,
sick of
Sarah, by
something,
walking away.
I feel like I did. When you're just, have you ever just been so sick of something, you don't care how you're perceived with it? You want to go.
Yes, I swear
Yeah.
I have.
It's
That's
literally how I am in every aspect of my life. I give zero fuck anymore.
right. That's where I was with that. And he just wouldn't he still brings it up. Like, dude, why are you so invested in it? Nobody else is. Him and her.
Dude,
only
do
two
you
invested.
see his avatar, Sarah? Like seriously.
Oh yeah, that's his. He's like, well, I was gonna say he's like me. He flexes his muscles, but he means it. I show mine because I can't believe I
Just
have it.
look at his
He is
avatar and his haircut and be like, wow, you never got out of high school, did you? You're still trapped in that mental anguish.
Whoa,
I'll be right back, guys.
whoa,
It
what
should
the
still leave
heck?
you guys up. I'm sorry for my distraction. I'll be right back.
I always love to see people that are like trapped mentally. Like you can tell what
Yeah.
trauma point that they're trapped at in their life just by the expressions on their face and like the clothes that they wear and hairstyle and the way that they speak. Calling yourself the king of diamonds, like you're a fucking queer.
See if
Yeah,
this Jay's
I'm
ready.
sick of people. I'm so sick of people making fun of me. I'm just sick of it.
Don't worry,
That's why I
PD,
got
I
away
got your
from
back.
them.
Fuck him.
That's why I got away from people like that. Because all they want to do is make fun of me. Fuck them. Fuck all of them. Fuck them all.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm back. That was my oldest. Hey, Brutal.
Hey, Brutal, what's up, buddy?
Like my ringtone.
I love how he immediately said we.
Sorry.
Like, you're not
That's
strong
my-
enough to actually come at me yourself. And I know that you're still listening out there because, you have issues mentally and you have a fixation on me now that I've threatened your masculinity online. So I just want you to know that you'll never grow out of that trauma and you'll probably die sad and alone.
Oh no, his next live stream, we're gonna be all he talks about. What do you guys think about that Sarah Lee and who's this Jamie guy? That's exactly what he's gonna say, and that's what it's gonna be about. But he's also the panel guy who let Bergs come up there on his panel and tell me that he was gonna rape me and he would
What?
Ted Bundy me and shit. Which I'm not really scared of Bergs. I mean, he was saying he was gonna hit me with the claw hammer. I'm like, you can't if I shoot you with the 357. Like, I'm not. What makes you think I'm gonna let you get anywhere near me, much less to hit me with a claw hammer and rape me? Like, get the fuck out of here. So I'm not really scared of him, but John was like encouraging it up on his panel, but I held my own with
Dude,
it.
shout out to 185 grain count.
Right?
Shout out to 4,200 feet per second, baby.
Right, and my dad makes his own bullets for well, it was his 357. Now it's mine, but and they're heavy loaded. Like that gun, I'm 5'2", and it gives me some kickback. Like I mean, I have to brace myself when I shoot it.
I got a pretty nice 424 conversion, and that motherfucker will knock a hole through an engine block.
Nice. My problem is I'm bad for this. I don't shoot. I don't aim to kill. I shoot to wound. But with the 357 and the bullets that I use, I mean, it'll blow your femur off, and that will in turn kill. But nonetheless, it's a fun. It's a revolver. It's a great gun. It's a 6-inch barrel Wilson revolver. I like it a lot. It's a nice gun. Who would tape Sarah? What? Oh, rape Sarah. Right? I know. Who would want to rape this? I wouldn't want to. Nobody wants any of this. And I can't say I blame them. It's okay. It is okay. Little says, send some Tom Stairway PD. I think he had to drop down because he's got an iPhone. So anytime somebody comes and goes, it kills the sound. Oh, Jamie, I was going to tell you, I was on God Soldiers panel last night. I told him my phone died. It didn't. I was bored as fuck. He wasn't drunk enough to be remotely entertaining.
Yeah, he's another waste of life.
He's a lot. He had some guy, Luke Duke or something, come up, and they were just, I don't know, they were talking conspiracies, and then I was he was alluding to the point that I'm like a horrible person because I believe that we're not the only thing out there, and because I don't believe that what the Bible says about aliens, which is nothing. I don't know. That's when I said my phone died, and I just bounced. Like I only want to argue with him when he's drunk.
He's fucking stupid to like say some shit like that. Like, dude, okay, supposedly, we're the only ones, right? And yet we have this fixation on God and a manifestation in human form of Jesus Christ. And yet, where did Jesus Christ go when he left the earth? He went up, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So that means that there is a creative intelligence and there is life on another planet or in the universe as a whole or outside of the existence of a universe. So God kind of proves that.
God is an alien. Technically.
In a way, correct.
Right? Exactly. Did she block me again? You're not blocked, Kayak, you weirdo. Yeah, I just didn't. I was going to get into it with him, but like I said, he wasn't drunk enough. So I was like, and it's like nobody on the YouTube streets was out last night. I'm like live streaming, getting tattooed. Ain't nobody around. I'm like, what the? Where did everybody go? Tonight, the YouTube streets are picking up, though. Hey, once again, I meant everything I said in that post. I meant that. I appreciate you, man.
No problem. Glad to be of service.
Do God's work. Not all heroes wear capes. I just broke my lighter.
I just wear bunny ears. Fuck the cape.
That is the best thing ever. What is it Simpson said that one time? She's like, she said you had your bunny mask on, and she was like, dude in the bunny mask is calling a guy gay. She's like, I've seen it all.
Nora, sit with your toy.
It's a toy.
This thing, she just keeps bringing it to me.
Ah.
Sorry.
Spark, how come you get so quiet when I come on panel? What's up with that?
Oh, I wasn't trying to. I have a lot to say about a lot of things, conspiracies, anything. My day's been shitty. I've been writing a lot of papers. I didn't have a good day. My back's going out. So, I mean, I do have a lot to say, but I don't want to just monopolize, you know. Especially on Sarah's channel, since I'm kind of new. I don't want to just be like,
You should join and interject.
Oh, that also the history stuff. I wasn't really sure. I mean, you're kind of in the right if it was from what it looked like.
What are we talking about? I missed it. I was listening, but I didn't.
Oh, I'm saying when with the history, with what was going on with the history.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
You can monopolize on here because if you don't, I'll just ramble. So.
Well, I'm writing a letter to the governor, like I said, in Indiana. Oh, was it you I was talking about that? I'm like, just jump into something.
I know we talked a little politics, you know, because I'm not big on politics, but I know we talked a little, and I remember you saying you're writing him for. I can't remember what it was though.
I wanted to legalize weed in Indiana.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Because I brought up red pill and
You and every fucking billboard on fucking 1994.
well, I mean, it should be legal there. No, I think it should be or decriminalized at best.
Well, people just buy it from Illinois or buy it from Michigan. Tax dollars go out of the state. Makes no sense.
You know, they can still get people for having it, you know, and it's just a fine or whatever, but money for that municipality per se.
Yeah, but the taxation, you could write 1 million fucking tickets. It wouldn't even get close to the amount of money that you'd make with the taxation of legalization.
I know. I don't know why they're not. I don't know why Wisconsin doesn't. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't.
They're conservative states.
We're conservative. Technically, I think we're a red state.
That's what I'm saying. You're
It's legal here.
conservative. That's why they won't vote it in.
We got it legal here, and they overturned the trigger laws for Roe v. Wade here, but they haven't put it into action yet. I don't know why. It's like I personally worked so hard on that campaign, and we win, and now it's like, why aren't we doing anything with it? Whoa, fuck! I threw my broken lighter into the fire, and it just scared the piss out of me. I don't know. I've had it with Missouri. Who is this? Sorry.
I don't like Indiana. I lived in DC before this, and then I lived in Colorado and Arizona before that, and I just don't like where I live now. But this is where my wife has a house and stuff, so I live here. But and the cost of living is really low where I live. Like, you know, Evansville, and I live close to that, so it's like the cost of living is really low. But it's like it just sucks because they're so conservative. The police are dicks here. Like, they're not cool.
That's right. I think you guys live by each other.
Hey, Spark, you want to go get a cup of coffee and pick up God's Soldier?
I knew I've seen you somewhere before.
I was gonna say, I think we got somebody backstage. I don't know who it is. I was looking for an overlay. And
What's the name?
the name backstage?
Yeah.
Marco Diaz, and it is a Japanese animation avatar.
Oh, I have no fucking idea. It's probably the loser.
And they authenticate under the same name. But yeah, I thought you guys lived by each other. That's wild.
Here,
Suck it.
No idea?
Oh, okay then.
I know. I'm not sure. I mean, if they want to just come up and make sex sounds, I'm okay with that. Just give me a heads up so I can, you know, adjust my audio accordingly, please.
Yeah, no, I don't live in Indiana. I'm pretty far from you, but close enough to drive.
Yeah, like if we both drove 2 hours, we could meet somewhere.
Fuck, if I drove 2 hours, I'd be to you.
I was gonna say I could drive fucking. What did it say? What 3 hours? Oh, Linky Lou, 3 hours to Evansville, 3 or 4 hours. I just pick up everyone on the way. We could have an in-person meeting. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, Spark, I drive through Indiana like sometimes 3 times a week, going up to Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. What's in Michigan? I'm just curious.
Casino.
Why don't you come to our casinos? We got a Harrah's and something else.
I'm not allowed on any Caesar's Palace property.
Oh, but we've got another one that's not associated with the palace. I don't remember which one it is, but we got some boats on moats.
I 100% would not gamble in St. Louis.
I can't say I blame you.
Like, I literally drive past like 4 casinos on the way to my casino in Michigan.
I want to go to an Indian reservation casino, just because I hear their slots are loose. You know.
Well, you're talking about Wisconsin. You can go to fucking Potawatomi in Wisconsin, or you can go to Firekeepers up in Michigan. Fucking badass places.
Well, I haven't been to Wisconsin, but I was going to go to Wisconsin to meet up with somebody, but that didn't pan out. But yeah, I've heard that. I want to go to I want to hit one in Maybe you know what? Maybe I have been to a reservation casino because we went to Las Vegas, but we went like on the outskirts too, and we went to a few places that, frankly, they look sketchy, so they probably were reservation ones. And I say this as a Native American, so I mean, there's that. But yeah, I hear their payouts good. I don't know. It got quiet. What is that person still backstage?
Is he?
No,
Oh.
no, and I didn't kick him from studio. I just kicked him off the stage. Why can't you be here right now, Felly? Oh, because you're being mean. Oh God, are you
So
kidding?
what's your Cash App say?
Musically, Sarah. I just put it up there just to put it up there. I'm grifting. I'm grifting for a vape. No,
Oh, I got you.
Musically, Sarah, because that was back. That was my handle back when TikTok was Musically, and then I made that my Cash App, and now my TikTok handle is the same too. It's my Cash App handle. I think I don't know. I have not been over to TikTok in forever, and it's crazy because I'm monetized there, and I do not get if I get under 1K in my chat, I get mad. So like, but I just don't like TikTok. It's a weird place. And quite frankly, I don't understand how the platform necessarily works. That's on me, but it's a weird place. So I use that as my excuse. And supposedly right now there's a challenge or a trend on TikTok where people show their biceps. And I'm like, this is a trend? I could have been over there doing that trend the whole time. You want tickets to this gun show? I've got them for you. Oh, God damn it. My broken ass ladders. I just want two that work. One that
I'm
works.
looking through that dude's fucking community posts. He gets like 1 or 2 likes on his posts. What the fuck?
Are you talking about Camilo?
Yeah. What a fucking lame.
I mean, I just for OG Boy, you think he would be there'd be more there, but especially because he live streams. I'd say as frequently as I do, and that's a lot. Not that like you said, I'm not trying per se, but I just feel like for as much effort as he's putting in, we should see more, but I guess not. I used to go over and
The guy gets like the same amount of views that he gets total in his video. It's like the count that I get in my live chat. It's fucking priceless.
Well, in his live chats, sometimes he has like 30 to 40 people on a good day. Mark McTuff is backstage. Who the fuck is this? I think it's probably the same person because I think the avatar is.
Hey, Scotto. We might have another locale. Can you mod Scotto in the chat?
Is he not modded?
Yeah, he's not modded. I don't think. I don't see it.
The same person's in my backstage. Give me a second. I have to go over to YouTube and do that. I will be right back.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, Scotto. When she when she mods you, scroll up a little bit, and you're gonna look for John Carmillo or Carmillo John or whatever the fuck his faggot name is. I could send you the channel link. I might have to roast this little fucker.
And then it brings me back. Maybe not. All right, are we back? Am I back?
You're back. I can hear you great.
Thank you. Okay. It should have worked. And on StreamYard, he's John Camillo with an N, but on YouTube, he's Camillo with an M like Mary. If that helps. He won't be in the chat because you put him in timeout, right? So we might not see his comments. Oh, ow.
That's all right. I just sent Scotto the link.
Sparks, I'm sorry.
We might have to
but
upset him a little bit.
He's just he's a lot.
Don't be sorry.
That sucks when you've had a bad day.
Oh, my back and stuff, dude. It sucked. Yeah.
My neck, my back,
I
lick
wore
my
a back brace most of today, and I had to take some pregabalin and a muscle relaxer. But I think I'll be good tomorrow. I work a double shift tomorrow, so we'll see.
That's a lot.
What do you do for a living?
I work. I'm a peer support specialist.
He's
Oh,
only
right
just-
on.
he's
I'm
only
actually
just
trying
working
to get out of that field. I want to be a social worker, and I want to just get in the mental health field. So I used to work at Pizza Hut, and I know that's a big change, like from getting into the mental health field from Pizza Hut. But I have a criminal record because I used to be homeless and stuff. So I have like an assault against a police officer charge on my record and stuff. So it was hard for me to get the peer support job as is. But peer support, they kind of expect you to have a record, is the thing. But when I transition to social work, it'll be different. They won't really want that. I'll have to get that expunged or something. But the thing is, my job right now really involves crisis response, and I realize they don't like it. I'm just gonna be honest.
That's a heavy job. Crisis response is heavy.
Yeah, it's not even really the people. It's just that you can work with the local police, and I just don't like that. Like, remember how you said earlier you said you don't give a fuck what people think about you anymore? That's how I feel about the police that I work with because they know all about me, trust me, and everything about me. And I've butted heads with them a lot. And a few times I'm like, this guy doesn't need to be arrested. He needs to go to a mental health hospital or something, and they're like, oh, we're arresting him. And I'm like, why am I even doing this job? Like, they don't listen to you. So it's just as like, it's making me not want to do it.
Okay. Well, didn't you say that department doesn't have crisis trained officers either?
Oh yeah, they don't. Well, we're kind of their support. Like, if they believe that somebody needs mental health counseling, they'll call Southwest Behavioral Health. Um, they'll they'll call us out, and we'll come out in a van with the peer support, and we'll have a case manager or a therapist or a mental health professional there. But usually they send the peer support to deal with somebody in crisis. I've been there, I've done that, I've been on drugs. Calm them down. Whatever. But like I said, in the end, it's the police's call.
They should acknowledge that you're not in that way anymore. They should acknowledge that you've improved yourself in your life. And
Oh,
if
me?
if they want to stay in the same mindset that they were, then fuck them.
I mean, it's not. Yeah, I guess there's like one police officer that I really butted heads with that we get along now. But one time, like, I basically was like, if I wasn't on the clock, I'd fight you. And he was like, well, I get off at 6. And I was like, I used to be in the Navy. And he was like, I used to be a Marine. What's up? And I was like, okay, I like this guy. So it's all good. But I mean, we get along now. But and then there's like, I mean, there are people I get along with. Don't get me wrong, but just in general, I'm not a big fan of peer
Spark.
support.
I mean,
If I got 16 felony charges and I can get clearance to go into fucking prisons and talk to inmates, I'm pretty sure you'll get what you want. Just keep trying.
Oh, thanks, Jamie. I didn't know you did that. That's cool.
Jamie didn't do any jail or prison time on his 16 felonies. Make that
Jamie did a lot of jail time. No
Well-
prison time though.
no prison time. Sorry, my bad. That is, you gotta send me the name of that lawyer in case I ever. I mean, I'm fucking a lawyer,
It
but
wasn't even just that. It was the case itself. Like, it was all fucking theft. Even though it was residential burglaries, it was all theft. Like, no one was injured. It was all on one case, and it just was a really big case.
Hmm.
Now, I don't know how I got past the violation when I picked up another felony halfway through it. That was kind of a miracle.
But didn't you say you were doing drugs and shit when all that went down? Like you weren't.
Oh yeah, I was high as a kite. Hell yeah.
Not that being dope sick per se excuses that, but it explains a lot. When people are addicted and that's why they steal.
I mean, it was kind of hard to convince a judge that I stole that amount and that volume and that like organized and was intoxicated. but I was.
Oh, somebody who's been robbed. I would say it's accurate that nobody got physically hurt, but it fucks with your psyche. It does fuck with your psyche.
Well, we'll put it this way: I didn't take things that were irreplaceable. Everything that I took was buyable. So I didn't take pictures. I didn't take cameras with photos and shit like that. Like everything that I took was replaceable.
You didn't like ransack the place, did you?
No. Well, I took everything, like literally everything. But the important things got brought back.
One time I got robbed and they went through every drawer, every cabinet, and it was just, I don't know. It felt weird. But then the second time, it was the third time I got robbed. I don't know if they went through everything because they just sold the electronics. So then I sat with what did they touch and what didn't they touch. It was weird. I knew the people who did it though, which kind of almost made it worse because they pretended to be friends. Just they were looking for my gun. They never found it because it was in a floor safe. But I don't know.
The judge asked me why I brought things back, and when I told her, she just kind of laughed.
You bring 'em back
So did
because-
most of the people in the courtroom,
Why did you bring them back?
because they weren't replaceable items.
See, that's like a Robin Hood of sorts. I feel like a weird Robin Hood of sorts, but
I think the words I used specifically in court was, I wasn't there to steal people's memories.
that's good because some people are. Some people do that just to do it because they can. And it's like, why? I don't know. So that's good that because those, yeah, the first time or was it the second time? I've been robbed 4 times. I think it was the second or the fourth. They took stuff that was not replaceable, and then they tore up shit. They tore up pictures on the wall. They, like they took. I had a canvas thing up.
Yeah, that's asshole moves.
Yeah, they
I
took
don't
it
do
out.
shit like that. That's unnecessary.
And I still don't know who did that. That's the thing. I don't know who did that. That was the 4th robbery. I don't know who did the 4th robbery. I think that was more of a vendetta. Either they got the wrong house. They were mad at somebody. They either
That's malicious.
or yeah. And that's the thing. I didn't have any kind of beef with anyone that I was aware of that would be that angry. And so the cops are like, maybe they got the wrong house. And I'm starting to wonder, that sits with me heavy. Like, who did I piss off enough to do that to me? And how do I, because obviously I hurt them to an extent that they would come back and do that. So, but I can't figure it out. And it sits on me. Like, did they get the wrong house? Because there's a lot of self-reflection with that.
They stole stuff and trashed the place, you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, and took knives to like my canvas, pictures of like me and my boys and shit. Like it was vengeful. But I don't know who or what I did to cause that kind of anger. I would want to set it straight at least, or no, so I can either stand by it or correct it. And I don't.
Can't buy it, right?
Like, what did I do to hurt them to that? They felt that kind of vengeance was acceptable. Because I don't think I would do anything to make somebody feel that kind of vengeance was acceptable. It's just not my nature. Unless they did something that I feel is deserving of it, which I'm an easygoing person.
Spark, how old are you?
37.
For real?
Yeah.
What? Type in private chat. What was your birthday?
What's
Like
your-
just a month. Just a month.
Wait, how old are you, Jamie?
37.
You guys. Me and these younger men. I don't know.
13th?
No, 17.
Oh, okay.
Are we almost the same age?
Pretty fucking close.
That's cool, though, but you're a little older. Did you graduate 07 or 06?
07.
Me too.
99 bitches.
June 4th, 2007.
God, I had a 6-year-old by then. I'm fucking old. God
There's
damn.
a lot of September birthdays in my family.
We got November.
And a
We
lot
got
of January birthdays in my mom's side, a lot of December birthdays because Christmas is important. So kind of stick out like my daughter's birthday's in December and it's really close to Christmas.
December 14th or 24th.
How'd you know? 24th.
Damn, I'm good.
baby. Must be neat.
Oh,
to
did
have-
you find my Instagram or something?
No,
That's not-
I don't. I'm not looking you up. I just
Jamie,
guessed.
Jamie
That was
studies
a good
things.
guess.
Jamie studies patterns in people.
Oh.
And I'm making that statement just based off of what I've observed. But I feel like Jamie, he studies patterns in people, maybe subconsciously, but I'm not surprised that he guessed that the way he did and accurately. Cheers.
Spark, I'll tell. Is there anybody in the backstage, Sarah?
That's a good question. No.
Spark, I'm gonna type something in the backstage.
wait,
Read
hold
it,
on.
but don't repeat it.
Wait,
Okay.
hold on. PD is now in the backstage and coming on stage.
That's fine. He's fine.
Okay.
Thank you, Jamie, for doing that.
He's a man of few words. No. What's he? I want to know what's getting typed in the back chat. Shit.
I have no idea.
I am curious.
Just don't repeat it.
Damn. Damn, I thought you make my number feel low. Thanks for that. I thought 131 was good, but I guess now it's
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's pretty fucking good. I mean, 131's great.
not compared to that, it's not.
Oh boy.
Well, it's probably lower now because of the brain.
It's not like I put it to good use.
Yeah, you do. I think you do. I would say mine is lower because you can lower from a brain injury, right? Because I feel like it's lower now. Mine is.
Oh boy.
I feel like I'm more insightful to things, but when it comes to points, I feel like it's probably dropped.
You know, I always thought it was funny because, like, a lot of people who go into psychosis, or I don't know, never mind. It's kind of a weird point, but a lot of people who lose their mind see patterns that don't exist, supposedly, but that's like
They
a high sign of
exist.
intelligence. You
Yeah, I
know?
was gonna say they exist. Just
Pattern recognition is the onset of fucking psychosis.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah,
I thought that was interesting.
have
It's like
to
maybe
be
your
honest,
frontal cortex is being activated, and then your
it is.
I don't think it always
You're-
has to be the onset of psychosis.
You ever, Spark, you know that, like, so there's
I'm not.
I think that there's a strong parallel between, so what you were just talking about with prefrontal lobe and frontal cortex and what do you call it? What the fuck's the word for it? God damn it. My mind just drew a fucking straight up blank.
I'll give you some time to think about your point.
Autism.
Oh, odd.
Yeah, so autistic people, so they don't focus on the same things that we focus on, yet they yield a very high level of intelligence. And it's not specific, like 75% of them don't, but the 25% of them that develop like specific character traits, like their intelligence is usually double what the average person's is, but they focus and fixate on certain things. So they don't get what you were talking about. They don't end up developing that because they don't have the frustration of like human emotion. They kind of like their sensory is fucked up, and it's fucked up in such a way that they don't get the madness that a lot of high intellect people typically end up developing because they focus and fixate so much. So their prefrontal cortex isn't mapped out like ours, so they don't get the fucking like anger typically. And then the ones on the lower end of the spectrum, which would be like the 75 percentile, they end up developing like massive amounts of emotional outbursts because they develop that, I don't know how to explain it exactly, but they develop something in like their spectrum of autism that gears them towards like sensory overload and like massive sensory output as well, because they feel that everyone around them is the same as them and they don't understand.
Interesting.
It's like a fucked up thesis that I've been working on for a while.
Jesus.
Oh, that's a thesis. I
love
think
it.
that I thought I was taking that as fact. You really have. That sounded good.
No,
I
it's
believe
something
that
I've
for
been
sure.
thinking
I
of for
would
a long
definitely believe
time. When you see like, so I've known a couple of autistic people, and I would say most of them that I've met are highly, highly intelligent, because what they choose to fixate on is totally removed from what the average person thinks. Like they don't have the social cues, they don't have the distraction of like feeling inferior to someone else, or have an inferiority complex. They don't have any of that like social parameters that we have. And what that does is it allows them to think about things without being like,
Did he go off? Sarah, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
I think my internet just fucked up.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I turned my Wi-Fi
Yeah, I
off.
can hear you.
I can hear you.
I got theories, dude. I mean, that's a great theory about. I mean, I have like, I've been working on this theory, and you'll like this one. Since you're so, you seem like a smart guy to me, dude. You got to come on my friend's show. His name is Clint. I usually go on it late at night. I'm gonna go on later tonight, but he's like a 160, and around that, and I just think you guys would be great fighting weight. You know what I'm saying about anything. But my theory is about this. So you know what quantum mechanics is, or quantum entanglement?
Yeah,
Okay, so they
not
say
fluently, but I have the generalized idea.
they say that quantum entanglement isn't faster than the speed of light because you don't know what the effect is going to be. It's a random effect, and I get that. Okay, so it can't transmit data. Okay, and that's what they say. Here's my theory though: if you can get multiple uh um what you call it atoms quantum entangled, and you could literally just, or electrons, and then you could literally just positive or negative them on and off. You could make a binary code, and it wouldn't have to be like, is it responsive, but it would just be like, did it respond at all? You know what I'm saying? And that would be the on or off. So you could transmit data using quantum entanglement instantly across any vast amount of space. And I've been arguing with my AI about that forever, and it's just like caught up with the physics of current capabilities. But I'm like, no, you could transmit data instantly. That's like a theory I've been working on.
So your AI is retarded because you got to listen to what you said. So if you can transport or teleport or whatever, transmit, if you can transmit an atom, that leads me to believe that that could be expanded on. If you can expand on transmitting an atom, then you can transmit, in a sense, DNA. And if you can transmit DNA, then you could transmit information. So by definition, your AI is wrong.
Yeah, what it would tell you
It's not
though
really
would be
provable
like,
though.
yeah, it always says this to me, but the response would be random. Like, and I'm like, yeah, but it would still be a response, and you could use that like binary code, like it responded,
Right.
so it'd say yes, and then you could have multiple things entangled, and you could send a message that way. You know what I'm saying? Or like you said, I was even cleverer if you had enough to transmit. Yeah, I never even thought about quantum entangling like something like that, like something biological.
I mean, it all breaks down to a molecular level. So if it breaks down to a molecular level, if you expand on it and tweak it or whatever, then obviously you'd be able to transmit an entire human body, which would be
Star Trek.
an insurmountable amount of fucking information all at once simultaneously.
That would be like Star Trek.
Right, right.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Beam me up, Scotty. Exactly.
Sorry, I'm just dumbing it down for myself here.
No, that's right, though. That's exactly right.
You can pop culture into it while I paint. I was listening. I stepped on a nail, and so I had to go inside for a minute. Put alcohol in it because I don't have a recent tetanus shot. Should probably get one. As much as I fucking will through my fingers and shit. Anyway, so we're transporting people. Yes.
That's the general idea, or at
Nice.
least the DNA strand. If you can transport a DNA strand, then by definition, you can transport information.
Yeah. That'd be wild. You think in like 50 years we're gonna be doing that?
I think in 50 years, the world will be a totally different place.
It'll be data centers. It'll be nothing but data centers.
I mean, how we even do everything will be changed in the following 15 years, probably.
Yeah, just think about 15 years ago.
Yeah. I won't be around. Hopefully, I won't be around for that. I don't want to see it. I don't want to watch our demise.
We'll probably live forever.
15 years ago. What was I doing 15 years ago? Oh, meth. Lots of meth.
I was sowing my oats again because my kid's 14. So technically, I was pregnant 15 years ago. So I guess I wasn't sowing my oats. I was.
Oh, I was sewing something.
I was having a midlife crisis. I had a baby during that midlife crisis instead of buying a sports car. But that's all right. I'll take the kid over the sports car. He turned out to be half-ass decent. I like him. No, I love him. He's a hoot. You know, kids nowadays, just on a weird statement here, topic change of sorts, not to, sorry, but kids nowadays, like my boy and his friends, they're not, 14-year-old boys are usually obsessed with, straight boys are usually obsessed with boobs and shit. No, dude. Him and his buddies are obsessed with fucking Fortnite. I just want to be like boob or something, dude. I don't know what to do with that. That's all he does is they get on the Discord call or whatever, and they play Fortnite and bust each other's balls about it. And that's his life. I'm like, go outside. At least sit outside on the front porch and play Fortnite or something, please. Be outside.
Dude, if we had online gaming when I was 14, oh my god, that would have been fucking great.
Oh my god.
That would have been fucking
Pokemon battles online.
Yeah, right?
He does though. And have you seen? I mean, God love him. Have you seen him? He's a big boy. No matter what, he's always going to be a big. I think he's genetically predispositioned just to be a big boy, but it doesn't help that he sits inside all day. That makes him a bigger boy who is self-conscious about his body. I just want him to go out and do shit, do something, touch a boob, fucking touch grass. I don't give a fuck. Just don't touch your phone or your Switch for 5 minutes. Touch your own dick. I don't care. Do something. Don't be on your phone all the time. It's just not healthy. And if I take it away, it undermines me.
When I was 14, we had online Neopets. We were still on fucking dial-up.
Man, when I was a teenager, we in high school, we had those Gigi Takashi. It was a keychain like that kind of pet. It was wild.
Tamagotchi.
Yeah, we had to carry them around for a parenting class until they got us the dolls that you had to put keys in when they cry.
Mm-hmm.
My friend's little brother didn't know that these dolls were expensive, and I was carrying around for my other parenting class, and I did parenting. My whole senior year was nothing but electives. The semester I was there. Anyway, he didn't know that they were stupid expensive and like brand new and had all these sensors on them, and he grabbed it and threw it on the concrete.
Oh yeah, you failed.
Second grade for that.
I would have beat him up for you.
It was rough.
I wonder why John ran away like a little sissy bitch.
Because he's a sissy bitch. Did you know? I loved it when he came back up and said I was being punished. Like, oh my god.
Very pompous, right?
Yes, I'm being punished.
Can you imagine?
Such.
Like what was going through his mind? I'm gonna go back on there and declare her the punishment to her.
That's exactly what he did.
Fucking fag.
He met
Yeah.
off of he met this chick on off of YouTube, Michelle K. I don't know much about her, but I've heard the story a million times. They went to they had a date. They went to a Red Lobster. She ordered the steak and lobster, and then they went back to a hotel, and she fell asleep while they were fucking.
Yeah, it must have sucked.
I don't know. I think Camilla looks at it as a victory of sorts. It's her.
I don't even know what to say to that. Like, the fuck?
He was more upset about her ordering the steak and lobster than about her falling asleep during sex. And I guess why did that
I mean, you took her to Red Lobster.
yeah, like I could see him too. Well, I guess maybe God knows what he did to her while she was asleep and they were fucking. But yeah, of all people that would see that, the bad part of the date, her ordering steak and lobster and not falling asleep during sex, would be John Camilla. I mean, I don't know.
That's wild as fuck.
I've never had a guy fall asleep while I was fucking him, so I would be more offended. I mean, I've yet to. I'm sure it'll happen sooner or later. I fell asleep during. Well, we were playing this once, and then I fell asleep. What? What's so? What? What's so funny? I don't know. I just realized
He's so stupid.
I gotta walk up these stairs, and I'm cleaning them. I guess I gotta wait. Junior, don't you dare walk down these stairs.
You know, that's a lesson that people should learn like a long time in life, like or early in life. I'm trying to say, like, I've taught my kids that, you know, there's natural consequences for disrespectful people. Like they don't have friends and stuff, you know. And he's gonna like just come in around and be disrespectful. What does he expect people just to sit down and like take that fucking shit? You know, and then
He expected me to beg him not to punish me. But little does he know I'm into that shit. So there you go.
exactly right.
I am into it, but not like that. That was just.
Well,
I was
guess
just.
what, John? You're being punished now, motherfucker.
I don't know being banned from my skin is necessarily punishment, but
Yeah, you can't type in the chat.
he could if he wanted to. He'd probably come in. That was probably him.
Now
under
you're
that.
punished from the chat there, John. So fuck you, turd.
Dude's just a fucking queer.
You know what? Fuck with him when he goes live tomorrow. I may go in under a sock account, but say I'm me and beg him for forgiveness just for shits and grins because of content drought. You know, I would just.
I'm gonna make me a sock account that says Red Lobster.
Huh?
I'm gonna make a sock account that says Red Lobster.
I think you should, Jimmy. I think you should. That'd be a good idea to go fuck with them.
Yeah. Red Lobster melatonin.
Yeah. Oh, fun.
Thorazine lobster. Here we go.
I love the melatonin. Fuck. That's good. I don't know if he would get that. That might go over his head, but if not,
That's okay.
somebody will explain it to him.
Let it go right over his head.
Huh?
So let it go right over his head.
I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking somebody will explain it to him. Then it'll be
Yeah.
funnier if it goes
If you
over.
need his channel, it's the King of Diamonds.
Oh, God. King of Diamonds. Yeah, that's his channel. King of Diamonds.
Who the fuck names their channel the King of Diamonds?
And lately he's been titling his streams like "Women Are Safe Here." Dude, of all panels, women are not safe there. I mean, Christ, he let birds come
Exactly,
up.
you weirdo.
Yeah, with a title like that, I want to feel safe. That just seems like something you'd paint on a van. Kids are safe in this van.
Right?
He's
Like, what the fuck?
calls himself
Women
like
are safe on this channel. That's extra
This
creepy.
is free
Being
candy on the
creepier than
license
usual.
plate. It's got like Buzz Lightyear hanging out the window and shit.
Oh,
So
weird.
he's
That's
a
weird.
scrapper. He collects scrap metal, and I don't know if it's lore or if it's truth. I tend to believe it's probably true Supposedly, he stole like little kids' bikes, like 2 little kids' bikes, to scrap them. Like, I don't know. That is bothersome to me, but he's
No,
just
to
that
Good.
sell them.
guy. Like the fact that I have to wonder if it's true or not, that speaks about somebody. At least to me, it does. I don't know. I used to go
It
narrate
speaks volumes.
to narrate chats, but that was about it.
Is that a punching bag, Sparks?
What's up?
Oh yeah, that's my punching bag. I work out there. I got some
Oh,
weights
that's
and a bench
cool.
in here too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna
Oh
knock you.
yeah.
What
You
did
know how to box, PD?
teach you how to box?
Hmm?
You know how to box?
Yeah, well, cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up,
It
dude.
might be my first time.
Knocked him out, huh?
I knocked something out before.
Look, I broke my finger. See
Yeah.
this broken finger?
Oh, let's see. Like recently?
No, this was like 10 years ago.
Oh,
15 years ago.
I broke all my fingers boxing and all my toes doing ballet.
No, that was knocking someone out. I hit him like this with my finger. Yeah. Hit his chin with my finger, pretty much broke it.
God damn.
Knocked him out though. He had a knife. I knocked him out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, snap.
Oh yeah, fuck
What,
him,
you
dude.
brought your
You gonna
guns-
pull a knife on me? I'm gonna knock you out.
brought your guns to a knife.
Spark, were you in ROTC before you went in the Navy or no?
I got kicked out of ROTC.
But you went.
Ooh.
I did, yeah. I tried. Like I was successful for like 1 year, and I did Raiders and stuff because I wanted to be like in special forces and shit. So I thought that would prepare me. But honestly, it's a lot of like marching and uniform inspection and shit like that. So it'll bump you up a rank. But I also learned this: if you do special forces and you make it, they bump you up to E4 right away. So
It's the
Yeah, if you go into any special forces, you're automatically E class.
so
I think of ROTC, I always think of it as the logistics of the armed forces. I mean,
you think it was what?
logistics of the armed forces. The
Oh.
logistics.
Kinda.
That's the way I looked at it, but I'm weird. Christ, I picked the Coast Guard for Christ's sake, so I'm a weirdo. I picked the Coast Guard and I'm afraid of deep water and sharks. I don't know what I was thinking.
Spark, how long were you in?
Like 5 years. Like, yeah, about 5 years. Like 4 months, 4 years and 11 months.
How many tours did you do?
2 in that short time. I went to Iraq and Afghanistan. I had a 6-year contract, but the Navy didn't give me my bonus, so I got out early. Like, I was actually able to cancel my 2-year add-on because they didn't give me my bonus.
That's fucked on.
Yeah, I thought that was fucked up. And then when I like went in complaining about it and read all the paperwork, I was like, I can cancel this if you guys don't pay me. And they were
Oh,
like,
done. Done deal.
exact. I was like, that's bullshit. I'm not going to be deployed like 2 more times in 2 years, you know?
For nothing, right?
Yeah, for no bonus. Fuck that.
That's how they get people that's how they recruit with those bonuses. People probably don't know they can cancel it because I feel like they do recruit and they use people go in specifically because of the bonuses. Nice to know they're not paying people. I believe it though.
I had friends who went in to be officers and they were promised to have their student loans forgiven and they didn't get them forgiven. It's like, I don't get that. I wish there was a recruiter on the channel to like stand up for the Navy and say, well, we usually do that, but sometimes if they don't do this or something, that's why they don't get it paid. Because honestly, I don't know why. They just fucking didn't do it,
That's
Law of large averages is the reason why the military has become an industrial machine that's ran with numbers, unfortunately. It's no longer run with merit.
Kind of sad.
That's
It's
crazy.
not all branches though. That's more like the Navy, the Army.
Well, wouldn't that be bait and switch? I kind of feel like that's bait and switch of sorts.
Well, it's the law of large averages. If they're not performing at the amount that's, moderated in the pie chart, then we must remove them and try and fight them as much as we possibly can to save a shitload of money. and then we can put that money to other things. It's
Doesn't make,
unfortunate that it's like that, but that's how it is.
I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't make it right, you know?
No, it's totally scumbag shit.
No, I know it is. I mean, it needs
Like when I went into the Marine Corps fucking application process, like my ASVAB score was off the chart. My physical fitness, I could have fucking literally gone in and been. I would say that you could have fucking just thrown me into fucking Hell Week and I would have been fine. Everything was good. I literally walked in the door and tried to sign a 20-year contract.
Why didn't you again?
I wasn't off probation for 2 years, and I had a tattoo that was 4 finger lengths from where the wrist started. And then by the time everything was settled, they said that disqualified me and they blacklisted me.
Oh,
And then by the time I actually was 2 years out of probation, they told me no, because I had already gotten felony charges.
that's fucked up. Didn't they send people to Vietnam that, you know, they had a choice? They could go to jail or Vietnam, and they sent them to Vietnam.
Yeah, unfortunately, the armed services are no longer like that.
Maybe they should be. I don't know. Nowadays, I feel like the armed services, I mean, they allow for safe places. There's no safe space in war, people. There is no safe space in war. If you identify as a My Little Pony, I don't think you should be a soldier. Just my opinion.
Dude, the recruiter like that I talked to, he was a cool guy. It was his superior officer that was a fucking bitch.
Mm.
He's like, it's a shame that I have to turn someone like you away because I already know that you're a killer and I already know that you would perform any duty that you were given. So it's unfortunate.
Make love, not war. I think
Like I straight up told the recruiter, like I don't plan on coming out of the armed services.
right. You were gonna retire. My boss my boss friend Timmy, he was in the Navy. He didn't retire, but he was in the Navy for a very long time, and they trained him. Like his specialty was cleaning up nuclear and radioactive waste. He still has like the clearance and the, for lack of a better word, licenses to do that.
Mhm.
Made millions doing it. That's how he got out here. He was cleaning up melon crop. But yeah, he so it's kind of crazy though, since he has all this clearance and all these things. Homeland Security, Department of Homeland Security keeps tabs on who he associates with because I guess there's
Yeah, you have to.
yeah, there's like some threat of like the Chinese may want him and then, you know, or get somebody close to him and he'll give out, I guess, war secrets or something.
Yeah, I'd be
Jesus.
surprised if he could even leave the country because he'd be kidnapped immediately.
He can leave the country. He has to go through channels to do it because we went on like the cruise like to Mexico and stuff. He had to touch base with the Navy before he did.
Yeah, and I almost guarantee you someone on that cruise was a watcher for him for oversight.
They may have been. Well, so I was FOIA requesting myself, my records and stuff with FBI and Homeland Security for a whole other reason, and found out that they had done extensive checks on me because like he's one of my best friends. We're really close. He's also my boss. So I'm like around him every day. And yeah, I was kind of surprised to find out that they had looked into me so extensively. My first thought was I'm going to prison because I commit felonies. We all know this. But knock on wood, if they whatever they found out, they didn't share it with anyone.
I guarantee you I'm on a couple of watch lists probably.
Dude,
I
please,
just
I've had the police. Yeah.
extensive they looked into me, like extensive looked into me, like what the fuck?
There's no way I say the things online that I say and I'm not on a watch list. There's just no way.
See, I don't think I'm on a watch list, but I was just shocked that they dug so deeply into me. A lot of it was rejected, but you know, I know the situations and what they were looking, you know, so I know what they saw and what they didn't see, and or well, they saw everything. Who am I kidding?
Dude, like back in 2020, I was literally explaining to people in chats on YouTube like how to revolt against the government accurately.
What? There's nothing wrong with having that knowledge. It's good to have it because we'll probably need it at some point here And then you
Oh, these fucking people will never do nothing. I could walk them through it step by step, and they still would get it wrong.
well, hopefully they'll never have to get it right, but realistically, I don't think that is going to be the case. But in a perfect world, one could hopefully never have to do it or get it right.
Nah, these fucking people are too pussy. They won't even tell a Walmart greeter to go fuck themselves when they tell them to put on a mask or leave. You just say go fuck yourself and go get your groceries and then leave.
I liked wearing a mask. That's because at the time I was wearing my partial on my bottom teeth and it didn't fit right. So I was happy to wear a mask because then it just hid the fact that I was missing my bottom teeth in the front.
Not me. I got breathing problems. I ain't trying to wear a fucking mask.
I mean, shit, I would still wear a mask just because I don't know. I think it maybe bettered my looks. I was okay with it. Plus, I had fun with the mask. I got creative. I love the guy who was wearing a thong underwear backwards or frontwards on his face. That was probably the best mask I saw. That and the popcorn, or the cheese ball. You know, cheese balls come in those big plastic things.
Mm-hmm.
Some guy was wearing that too. That was funny.
Yeah, I remember the videos. Those dudes were fucking geniuses. Fucking trolls. Love them.
I mean, I saw some interesting masks, but I had fun with them. Like I ordered the ones and I made a lot. I handmade a lot of them. Where it's like it looks like a mouth of an animal and stuff like that. I just had fun with them. You might
Yeah,
as well.
I got kicked out of chats during that time. Like, I remember there was one time I was arguing with someone and I was like, you can't even get right information on Google right now. And they were like, I'm going to fucking report you and shit. And I was like, you can't. You know? It's just crazy. And like everyone, I was like the bad guy and like, and everybody was like, there is a pandemic happening. And I was like, that's not what I'm saying, but Jesus.
Sounds like the only pandemic is a bunch of fucking retarded people.
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't.
They can't do basic math or any chemistry whatsoever. Like they don't even understand scientifical phrasing.
But I
Fucking
think there was
retards.
a pandemic. I think we can't deny that there was a medical terms a pandemic that happened just based on the deaths. Now people will argue that
There wasn't though.
right because they didn't have COVID or so everyone had COVID or vice versa. But I think from a medical standpoint, I think it's safe to say we had a pandemic of sorts.
No, it's literally not.
Well, they want us to believe that we did. So
They
Do we
can
still then?
they can want us to believe whatever they want. They told us that herd immunity wasn't a thing, and yeah,
that is
it was.
my son. I refuse to have him vaccinated because when it comes to vaccination, I want to read long-term studies on them, and that's with any vaccination he gets. I want to know what long-term effects. I want to read the studies. You know, I'm a fine person, statistic person.
Fuck, you don't even have to get long-term data on it though. You can just look at the short-term data and be like, wow, people developed myocarditis and died as a result of it.
I looked at it like there's not any information for me to read about. There's no information that exists long term, so I'm not going to do it. Now, quite frankly, I was surprised that they put our first responders, like our front line, they were forcing them to get it. That kind of fucked me up because if there is long term repercussions,
Why do you think they wanted the first responders to do it? What's the first reason you would come up with?
I know because they want to take out our first responders.
No, because they want to fucking break that hero gene. They want to break that inside of them. They want to instill fear into the heroes.
Well, I'm fearful that there's going to be negative long-term repercussions, and if so, our whole front line is down. Our
Yeah, you know what the most negative repercussion is?
what?
Too many motherfuckers are pussy in this world, and now they all fucking know how long or how far they can push them.
Well, I blame BPAs for everyone being pussies, but that's my conspiracy tinfoil hat wearing statement there. Everyone grab your tinfoil hats. Come with me on this journey. I blame BPAs for that shit.
Too many pussies in this world.
Are you saying this with your bunny mask on?
Not yet, but I can. I mean, here's the funny part. The guy with the bunny mask isn't afraid to go do a life sentence for fucking doing what he needs to do. The rest of these people don't even want a ticket.
This is true. This is true. I'm not disputing that. I was just curious with the bunny, because you're the type that would put on the bunny mask and go fuck
And go to
yourself.
war.
You have that you give that illusion with the bunny mask that you are not, that you are harmless, which we know different.
Well, you know, some of us read The Art of War and some of us didn't.
Oh, the art of war. Be careful who you make your enemy.
Yeah.
Let your enemy get your weapon.
Some of us wake up and listen to 30 minutes of the Grim Diaries, and some of us don't.
Some
Oh,
of us listen to the Joe Rogan podcast.
Some of us think that Joe Rogan should be president.
some of us don't. I don't.
Let's turn on my computer. I'll be right back. Do me a favor, throw the link in the chat.
Okay, give me a second. I've got paint brush in my hand and paint on my hand. I have one more piece of wood to paint. One moment, and I will. I'm sorry. I apologize. Un momento, por favor. Señor. Fuck, I got the light. That's okay. I'm almost done. I'm going fast. Okay. Here I go. Shit. I didn't want to wear these shorts to paint in. I will wipe it on my shirt. For that, I don't care. Though it is a Marine shirt, but it's a work shirt. I like it though. Okay. What am I doing? Putting chatting. I just got paint on my shorts and my phone. Wonderful. Sparks, I tell you what, I can't win for losing some days.
I hear that one, dude. It's like, I had a rough day today, trust me. I'm not trying to bitch though. It's like, I feel like when you ruminate on problems, it makes them worse. I'm really work on enthusiasm. That's like my whole thing. So I try to like be positive and keep a good mindset. And I feel like minds attract one another. So it's like, if you're positive, you'll kind of attract another positive mind and just so on and so forth. Kind of like a domino effect. But if you're in a shitty mood, then you can just influence people the other way around, you know?
Well, I used to try to manifest positivity and not in manifestation techniques for positive things. They're not that tuned in tune. I'm not good at it. I bitch a lot, and that's the thing. Sometimes I'm like, all I feel like I'm doing is bitching, and I hate it. But if I don't vent about it, I'm really good at bottling. I'm really good at decompartmentalizing and bottling things up. So if I don't just kind of vent about it, sometimes it just doesn't end good for me. But I also tell people, like, when I'm live streaming and I'm venting, like, I'm just doing this for myself. If you leave, I won't be mad. You know,
I got you.
You don't have to listen to me bitch, but I'm gonna bitch because I can't keep on. I don't have any more room to bottle shit up, to be quite honest. There's no more room in there. But yeah, I try not to bitch. I'm working on it. I'm mindful of it, I guess.
Shut up.
Okay.
You're good.
Shut the fuck up.
I
Okay.
could bitch, dude. I've been writing so many fucking papers. It's crazy. I had to write
What
an
are you writing
outline
papers
and
on?
a thesis statement. This last one I wrote, you're gonna fucking laugh at, but it basically is that the social safety net in America is not strong enough. Is the thesis statement.
That is a good statement.
I knew he was gonna laugh at that.
I think
But
that's
it's
a
such
good
an
topic.
easy argument because it's fucked up. I mean, would you argue the opposite?
No, our social safety net is full of runs and snags. 110%.
There is no safety net. In fact, it's more or less something that catches the person and then throws them down at an exponential rate.
Even facts.
I'm just saying like this, like I get a
No,
VA
Samantha, your audio
disability
is
check.
horrible.
I'm 100% service connected. And honestly, I'm lucky because if I wasn't in the military and I was service connected, and I had social security disability, I'd be just living in poverty. And honestly, I still work a job. I still go to school. So it's like I still have other incomes, you know? So
Poverty
it's like,
ain't as bad as people think it is.
what is it?
You're 100% though, Spark?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good though. That's good.
Yeah.
Poverty's not as bad as people think it is. I live in poverty and it's not that bad. One could say I'm content. I mean, I'd love to not live in poverty, but realistically, God knows I've tried. It's just not gonna, the social classism is made to go down the ladder, not up. Nonetheless, I'm also
Well,
somebody that can keep
what
fighting the
really
war.
sucks is, let's say
But
somebody,
it's not that bad.
let's say somebody gets hurt. Like, let's say you're working, okay, and you get hurt, like your leg breaks or something, and you're on workers' comp, and then that runs out, and then you're trying to get Social Security, but you're denied because your leg heals, and then it
Yeah.
never really heals the right way, and your doctors won't give you a note, the right wording, so you're fighting for Social Security. Meanwhile, your bills are adding up. You're not getting Medicaid and stuff. It's like it's a vicious cycle, and it's like if you
Mm.
if you really get hurt or effed by the system, it's like it does not catch you. And God forbid you're born with like schizophrenia or something, you have like a 44% chance of being homeless. And it's like
William
that's
Archery is a perfect example of that. That's true, though. I'd say higher than 40. Shit.
well with the undiagnosed schizophrenic people who live on the streets, and then not to mention the veterans who are homeless. Like I've been homeless, and I was involved in the Phoenix VA scandal in 2014. You can Google it. I swear to God, I was one of the veterans that came and told me, and that's how I got my benefits because basically they had effed me, and that's how I got my foot in the door. But it's like it's not even easy to get VA benefits really because you have to like I'm a 2 war veteran, trust me, and I've like I can lift up my shirt and show you like I have a lot of scar tissue and stuff, and I don't really want to get into it, but I'm just saying like I didn't start off at 100%. It wasn't even easy for me. I had to climb the ladder slowly. First, I got unemployability, which gave me 100%, and then I had to get a mental service connection, which gave me the rest of my 100%. So it was
You
a
got
hard
fucked
start.
over by the safeguards.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of want to be a social worker now, so I can help veterans.
That's good.
But like I said, I'm writing a paper on it. I just wrote my outline about it and I turned it in. But social work is hard. Like honestly, I have to write it. I have another assignment due on Tuesday next week, and it's an eco map. I think I brought it up last time I was here. I'm not done with it yet. It's like a huge assignment I'm working on, and I have to put these lines that talk about the relationships between people. Like if it's wiggly, it's a strained relationship. If it's dashed, then it's no relationship. If it's straight, then it's good, and I have to do that for like the whole graph and their relationship with the church, their relationship with the school, each family member off the case study. It's a serious assignment.
Shout out to Scotto. Scotto, I love you. You're
He said,
amazing.
"Is there a war of art?" Is that what he said? I was
Mhm.
listening. I think it's commendable you're going into social work. I just nobody's going into social work because overworked and underpaid. Same as teaching. So
It's
I think it's
definitely
commendable.
underpaid.
I
But
fear burnout. I fear burnout.
what isn't underpaid though? Everybody's underpaid.
Yeah, but why do we treat our veterans, our elderly, and our first responders, our teachers like shit?
I don't know. I'm not underpaid.
We pay celebrities obscene amount of money to be retarded. I don't get it. We idolize them and not the heroes we should be idolizing. I don't know. Why are my parents millionaires and I live in a mobile home? Bad life choices, but nonetheless.
Pride.
Brian, I don't know about that. They've
I've
worked.
heard you say it.
Oh, me? Yeah, I guess in a sense, but they worked really hard for everything they have, so I feel that.
So just wait till they die and get your money.
That's the thing. I think my mom's gonna outlive me just to spite me, and I'm okay with that because my boys will get my money, so I'm okay with it. But if for some reason her spite dwindles and I end up outliving her, I too will be a millionaire and I will be living in my mobile home. I don't think I want to move again, so I don't have enough money to buy a house and everything in it, start anew. But I don't beg
You
on
just
that.
let me know when I need to come out to the mobile home and build like a bomb shelter around it and then like a gate.
I will. So yeah, if I inherit my millions, you can definitely have this place and make it a bunker. It's got some nifty features to it. It's got some. I'm actually working on building a tornado type proof safe room. What they do is they make them with reinforced steel and concrete cinder blocks. But I don't have
Hmm.
the steel to reinforce it, so I'm just building a I'm working on it. A room outbuilding tall enough, made out of cinder blocks and mortar or whatever that's called. You know what I'm talking about. And enough
Mhm.
just for me and the kid and animals to like stand on comfortably in. So it'll have that feature hopefully by the end of the year. So you'll have a slight bunker kind of there, not a fallout shelter per se, but
I'm gonna build me and Scotto a bunker. We're gonna disappear one day.
take me with you. I would love to disappear. Actually, I have a book. I ordered it recently with my TMU credits. How to disappear and never be found.
Oh
I'm sure.
fuck!
I
I
want to
can
see.
walk you through that real easy.
Yeah, I need death certificates and new birth certificates. That was a problem.
Nah, you
Kind
don't
of
need that.
disappeared for a while. I was like homeless, kind of like though.
Off the grid.
I was off the grid. Yeah, just like living homelessly.
I
I
want
was
to
kind
live.
of crazy. I don't know.
I want to live off the grid to an extent. I really wish there was a way to be off the electrical grid out here. I know there's a way to do it, but it would be way out of my price range. But I want to be completely.
Are you near a water source?
Huh?
Are you near a river water source?
I'm about 5 miles from the Mississippi. Same one Ameren uses.
You don't need anything with the power grid then.
I just want to do the solars and like have it.
No, solar's not dependable. Water runs no matter what. Solar's not dependable.
Not if water freezes. I know they say running water doesn't freeze, but I've watched a river freeze over. It freezes.
Freeze over, that's fine. You just dig below the fucking freeze line and you put your fucking corkscrew where the water's still moving.
Yeah, but how could I run that for 5 miles?
Easy. Infrastructure.
Right. I like solar.
Move closer to the water.
I don't want to move. That's the whole thing. I also don't want to pay these electric bills because they're ridiculous, and I'm tired of it. But I would just like to have enough solar panels to be independent. But because what they pay for a kilowatt, what they charge for a kilowatt to be on their grid, and then what they pay back for unused kilowatts for people who have gone solar is ridiculous. Like they literally are paying like 2% to what they charge. It's stupid. I hate Ameren. I gotta call them in the morning and scream at them. I hate that too because customer service doesn't make enough for what I'm gonna throw at them. But they fucked my bill up. I feel bad being angry at customer service reps because they have no power over anything. I work customer service.
Bye, William.
I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, okay. Is he back? God damn it! Jamie, I tell you, I banned this motherfucker so many times. How many sock accounts does he have?
He's got hundreds.
And what's his what is his obsession with you, bro? You might think about getting a restraining order or something. This dude is like
Nah.
fucking
He
Michael
ain't
Jackson.
never gonna do a fucking thing other than not be a father.
Man, and make sock accounts. I mean, like the obsession is a lot. Like disturbing.
Pretty wild.
Yeah, I mean, like, were you guys together at some point or something that he's obsessed on that aspect, or what the fuck? I don't know the lore of the story there, but it sounds like he's stuck on your dick or something. I don't know, man.
He wants it apparently.
I feel like he's John Lennon and you're fucking that one guy.
No, he's trying to break up the Beatles. He's trying to be a Yoko.
She wasn't even that bad, man. I mean, for fucking real. I think you gave him, or I think you sucked his dick or something at some point, and that's what he. I've never seen anyone that's unless sex is involved.
Definitely not.
Well, I've never seen anyone that obsessed unless some kind of sex is involved. Maybe in his mind you did. I don't know. But
No, definitely not.
I feel like it is a definitely unhealthy obsession.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
He's got issues.
That's an understatement, sir. I mean, like I said, I don't even know the backstory, and this is just from my basic observations, and I say that's an understatement. Man, I almost wish somebody would be that obsessed with me just so I could get attention, but no, not really, because that kind of obsession is just crazy. No, I would
He's
like
just a fag.
That's an understatement. I feel like these are understatements here. I feel like fat people are offended by that. he's a lot. Why isn't he in one of your stalls?
He's not noteworthy.
See, here he is again.
Similar to society, he's been rejected by all.
Why is he saying he has a small dick? Like, why does he just makes sock accounts and then comes in chats and says he has small dicks? I don't get it. I guess I'll never get it because I guess I don't have that mindset. But I don't know if I want that mindset either to understand him. No offense, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm pretty retarded and I can't figure out what the fuck this guy's doing.
Poor little William, you can't even raise your own child. That's crazy.
He's the type that can't raise a child but won't give it up for adoption either. That's what I feel like, you know.
I mean, his kid did just fine without him.
That's good. That's good because it's his loss, not his child's. No, I don't like talk on kids, but I'll say that it's his loss, not the kid.
Poor little William.
With the tiny
Little
dick.
faggot.
I don't know why he felt the need to tell us he has a dick. Oh fuck! Hold on. I can bounce
You
myself.
know,
Okay.
that whole guilty conscience thing.
Normally, guys that say I have small dicks, like I did a paper on this.
Ooh,
in
your audio
college.
is
Normally,
fucked.
guys that say they have small dicks.
Holy shit,
Normally,
your
guys that say they
audio.
have small dicks are humble. Oh fuck! Hold on. Okay, hold on. Fuck shit. Fuck shit.
Well, now it's my show.
Well,
Now I own the show. Welcome to the Spit Cup 2.0. Glad to have you. That's $sign Everybody Loves Me. All uppercases, no spaces, Everybody with a feed, not a B. Send your money to Jamie and not Sarah.
hell yeah.
If you're using PayPal, take out the $sign, but don't worry, you can still send money, just replace it with an @ symbol. Same spelling.
You want to hear my next theory, Jamie? You like this?
What's that?
It's my theory on magic.
What's that?
Okay, you'll love it. Okay, it's a long one though. And I've talked to people about it before, so I have a lot of debate about it. Okay. So, have you ever looked at somebody through like infrared glasses?
Mm-hmm.
And they give off a lot of thermal energy, electromagnetic frequencies, a small amount of radio waves, very small amount, but just basically electromagnetic frequencies. Okay, I'm trying to say. Well,
Yeah.
your brain runs on electricity. Okay, so
Correct.
I have this theory that the energy you're releasing, the field, your electromagnetic field, is being pre-programmed by your brain and makes it a unique field to your body. Now, that's just a
Correct.
theory. Okay, so if you look, oh hey Sarah, you're back. You listen to my theory on magic?
No, I missed it, but is my audio okay? Real quick.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. No, as you were. I apologize.
Oh, I'll start over. Okay, so Sarah, have you ever seen like a ghost hunter on TV?
So my soon-to-be ex-husband, when I met him, he had an active paranormal.
So the simple answer is yes.
Yeah. I worked with him in one. Yes.
So you know what they look for? What are they scanning for?
Electromagnetic fields, mostly.
Electromagnetic fields, exactly. So I was just telling Jamie, if you look at a person through infrared goggles, they're giving off a small amount of radio waves. They're giving off infrared. They're giving off electromagnetic waves just in general. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I think the human body even gives off small amount of gamma waves and stuff, but just small amounts. Okay. So I'd have to look it up, but I know they give off small amount of radio waves and stuff like that, but just electromagnetic frequencies. So I was telling Jamie, my theory is your brain is electric, so it programs your electrical field and makes it unique to you around you. The energy you're releasing, your brain is programming, okay? So now when they're looking for ghosts, they're looking for pre-programmed electromagnetic fields, okay? So the reason I'm getting all this, and it's a long theory that has to do with magic. Okay, so your body gives off electromagnetic frequencies. Okay, that's where we're going with this. Around the Earth, there's an electromagnetic shield. Okay, that some planets have, some planets don't have. But since our planet gives off an electromagnetic field, it's safe to say that
Sorry,
no problem.
that came out of nowhere. I apologize. Keep going.
Well, if you, I'll just give a brief lesson on our electromagnetic shield.
Talk about interconnectivity.
Kind of, yeah. I'll get to that definitely. But the electromagnetic shield gives off, repels solar radiation. The radiation it does take in, it expels through the poles. That's the northern lights that people see.
Yeah, yeah.
And the color is not different electromagnetic frequencies. It's actually just gas in the atmosphere.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now that being said, there is no study done on if the electromagnetic fields that humans release affect the area around us, but they should do a study on it, and I'll tell you why. Because in the Bible it says, and I'm not saying anything, that the Bible's right or anything, but it says that you shouldn't worship false idols because it gives them power. Okay? Now, if you've read books like American Gods and stuff like that, it talks about if you pray to these gods, you give them power. I'm not saying that God's incarnate into people, but I'm just saying that the electromagnetic energy gets pre-programmed. Okay? So what's interesting about this is most people, let's say somebody broke into your house, before you're going to pray to Jesus and say, Jesus, please stop this person, you're probably going to shoot him with a gun, or you're going to call the police, right? Like that'll be your go-to thing. So the way your electromagnetics work is different than most people think. They're distributed towards a subliminal way you think, like the bottom line, your ego, your id, your super ego, the way it programs your electromagnetics, the way you feel about things. If you're angry when you think about it, if you're happy, if you feel like you're learning. Okay, so here's where magic comes into it. Okay, I believe that 44,000 years ago, when the Earth's electromagnetic shield fell during the Lashamp event, that's the mythical time they talk about in Adam and Eve and stuff, and with magic and the time with Krishna and stuff. And I feel like the reason that is because once the shield was diminished to 6%, human electromagnetics had more free reign and could be controlled easier by thought and stuff. And I feel like that was the time of magic and stuff, and it still exists today. If you look at the Illuminati and the world orders and the Freemasons, what do they all worship? Magic, right? They all do ceremonial magic. So I feel like that is the highest level of secrecy you can get to, and it has to do with electromagnetic energy, and the U.S. is aware of it and whatnot. And that's my theory on magic, in a nutshell.
Magic with a J, magic with a G, magic with a J and K. Yes? Yes. I didn't know that happened 44,000 years ago. I'm not privy.
Oh, you can just Google it.
Okay. What am I Googling? What?
The Lashamp event.
You have to spell that or put it in chat or something.
All right, 1 second.
I appreciate that. I'm always looking for something new to read. This cat. Is there a magic spell I can get this cat to stop rubbing in my face? Pussy in my face. You'd think I'd be thrilled. Normally I would be. No, but he's fuzzy. He's a fuzzy cat. When we did ghost hunting, just on this topic real quick, only twice could I not explain something. Everything else I could debunk with badly insulated wiring. Badly insulated wiring is real. I was born in that Paleolithic. So, hey, speaking of nothing, has anyone seen Capgun? I can't even find his channel. Well, I found his channel, but there's nothing. I don't know. If anyone sees Capgun, let him know I'm looking for it.
Just download Discord.
I can't stay away from toxicity on Discord. Oh,
Well,
thank you.
you're gonna have to kind of work through that.
Stay away from toxicity on Discord. And now that Larson's out, I'm afraid I'll go right to the Larsonian Discord, and that's just a bad idea. Remember, knowing limitations is good, right? Something like that. Thank you for that information. I had screenshotted it, so now I can just Google lens the words.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a fun theory I put together. People are like, "You're crazy. There's no way that's true." I'm like, "It's just a
No,
theory. I think it's
it makes
fun."
sense. I mean, it makes sense to me. It makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's cool, man, because it's like people believe in magic and stuff, and I'm like, well, here's the physics behind how it works. I think, you know. I love your cat. He's like a little parrot.
Yeah, he's a lot. He's
I have a much simpler theory to explain things that you just speculated on.
What's that?
So, you know that the human language is very limited, right?
Mm-hmm.
That even definitions are not exactly exact, so to speak.
Yeah, people are coining phrases all the time. Yeah.
don't do
Well, not
that.
even just that. A lot of meaning gets diluted over the years. Webster's dictionary is probably the easiest fucking point of reference that you can use to say that we have an imperfect understanding of the world around us, and that it gets changed and slightly altered through the years. So, what we have as a system of recording data, which is, our language, and it doesn't matter if it's mathematics would be the cleanest language that we have, but also very limiting because, theses that we've come to understand. But the human language is extremely limiting, and things that we know right now, understanding of certain words, have been so changed through the years that we probably are just misunderstanding the language that people were trying to explain certain things that they've observed in their lifetime. And I think that's what happened.
Maybe. Though
Put
they
it
could
this
have all
way.
been on mushrooms.
Well, yeah, they could have been a mushroom, very possibly. Like, highly probable.
See, that's another good theory.
So,
I've heard good arguments on that.
think of it like this. If you have, lived in the last 40 years, think about how easy it was to tell someone a lie 30 years ago, and how hard it would be to tell someone a lie today.
Oh, that's true, dude. So many lies.
Well, limited sources of information to actually look up and tell if somebody's lying or not.
Yeah.
So there's a lady that recorded, I think, 35 years of television. A lot of news broadcasts mainly, but some reality television shows as well. And do you know what her collection of VHS tapes are worth?
How much?
Couldn't even put a price on it
$1 million.
because you can't change the information. You can't adjust it. You can't fake it. You can't fucking replicate it. Like, it's one of a kind. She has a data collection that nobody in the world has. And her family told her the whole time that she's wasting her life and ruining the relationships within her own family by doing what she's doing. And yet, she's looked at like a hero now because she has undeniable, irrefutable proof that people in the government try and change the reality of what we experience.
Oh, I got some good government stories. Like, I can even name names. I don't like to be impolite though, because it's whatever. Some people are still in the military and still work, but like one time, like talking about electromagnetics, have you ever seen those weird images from predator drones of like weird things in military zones, like the floating squid and shit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I saw images of electromagnetic energy that was bundled up that they couldn't identify, but they wouldn't show us what it looked like in regular imagery. And I asked my general about it, and I'll tell you his name if you even want to look him up. His name is General Ayala. He was the first Hispanic general to lead 2nd Marine Logistics, but he was my general when I was over there. Anyways, I asked him, and he said it was an orb. Like a fucking orb, dude.
So it wasn't
Retarded.
anything.
that so you can like I've seen like images since then like been released from military zones of like weird shit, and it's not fake. Like they
You
try
know,
to figure out what it is.
you know what's funny? We were just watching. I had God Soldier play it on his. You know, we were watching this news interview of this guy, and they're asking, they're O'Hare, and they're talking about UFOs. Well, it turns out the guy that they interviewed is a high-ranking officer in the Navy. Ironically, this is the irony. But he is talking about UFOs and stuff, and looking up aliens and things like that. And he says, "I'm always hallucinating." Who's got echo? If you do your audios, I think your audio is echoing. They might be mine. Why are you mad?
No, it was Petey.
So I just found that odd that you said you were always seeing stuff, and he says I'm always hallucinating. I don't know. I just never mind. I'm an idiot. But the irony in my mind, I can't get into words because I'm retarded. But never mind. I apologize. As you were.
Well, I'd rather tell my weird stories than my fucking like war stories. But I even one time, you ever seen Phoenix Lights?
Yeah, I've heard
I
of them.
saw
I've
I
heard of
saw
them.
that in Afghanistan. The whole base saw it. Like the 3 lined up triangle UFOs, and nobody could figure out what the fuck it was. Wasn't moving.
Yeah, that came
What?
across St. Louis at one point. Something like that did. It was by the
Over where?
by the Arch, by St. Louis on the
Oh
north
shit!
side.
Really?
Yeah, they've got it. Multiple people have it on different videos, like
That's
surveillance
crazy, dude.
videos.
I thought I was special. I guess they just be appearing all the time now.
This is a while back. It was a while ago, but yeah, it was a phenomenon. They just, of course, they said it was weather related phenomenon, but I don't know that was the case. I think it was what you're talking about.
I know this guy. He's been on America's Book of Secrets, and he's you know that show was on like the History Channel, I think. Yeah, he's been on there, and he's written a book and talks about some of his experience in the Secret Service. But I know this guy, like I got his number in my phone, like he's a good friend of mine. But he fucking talks about weird shit all the time, and he was like the head of the Secret Service for Bill Clinton, and he's fucking makes you think like, what the fuck do they get exposed to? But in his book, he doesn't talk about weird shit. He talks about like a real mission he did, you know. But people just like the higher up they get, like it's almost the weirder they get, you know. It's like there must be some weird secrets up there.
Yeah,
Want to read?
best
Want to read a good series of fictional books? Go read James Rowlands.
I don't like fiction.
Oh, you'll like these. It's
I know who you're talking about, but yeah, I'm
his
more not.
style is pretty fucking sweet. I didn't like him at first until I read like halfway through his book, and I was just like, oh, that's fucking dope. And then I had to read every book that he ever wrote.
I'm big on biographies and autobiographies, but I know the author you're talking about. I've heard his books are really good.
What's your favorite book, Jamie? You know that tells a lot about a person.
Go Ask Alice.
Oh God, that's a good book.
Yeah, if I had to say my favorite one, that was the most impactful book that I've ever read.
That is a good book, and it's a true story too. Well,
Is that about the
Yeah.
drug use?
Yeah,
yeah, a girl's like
I read it when I was in juvenile hall.
It's a good book. It's I couldn't put it down. It was a really good book.
Oh yeah,
I-
once you start reading it, you're just like, fuck the world. I need to finish this book.
Yeah,
That's great. It looks good. I haven't read it.
Oh, dude. If you read more than fucking 5 pages of it, you will not be able to put the damn thing down. You will read it until you're done.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll read it.
and as an adult too, and I think it's one of those that transcends the age gap.
You know,
Yeah.
people
go-
recommend books to me, and I swear I read them. I like to read books, and I can go through them in like a day if I just sit down. But the last few books I've read have been manager books. I'm not gonna lie, so I'm kind of burnt out reading. Yeah, I read the 1 Minute Manager, and then I read
Oh,
Taking
God.
People with You. You know, Taking People with You.
Yeah. I've
fucking
heard of it.
read
I've never read it. I
Don't.
think I read like a chapter of it and was just like, no.
You could get the whole point of the book from the title.
Yeah.
It's like succeed and take people with you, you know? It's like
My book suggestion is Dance with the Devil, a memoir of murder and loss by David Bagby. Highly suggest it. I also suggest its companion documentary, Dear Zachary. I'm in true crime, but also I think there's a lot to read between the lines of that book on how to be a decent human being. And also read between the lines and see what true evil looks like and can be recognized through their horrible experience. But I also think it's a good book, and it shows you how to be a decent human and how to handle.
I also always suggest people read Mein Kampf.
I've read that in German.
I haven't read it.
English. I couldn't read it today in German because you don't, if you, foreign languages, you don't use them, you lose them. But I read it in both. And Hitler was quite the speaker. He was very, where would we be today as a society in general if he used his abilities for positive and not negative? I wonder that often.
We wouldn't be dealing with liberals.
I would not. But what would we be? Where would we be?
I'm sorry, I got myself with that one.
You did.
We wouldn't be dealing with fucking liberals. We'd be fucking dealing with better people.
Well, I know some people that are pretty decent people. I know some fucking conservatives that are pretty decent people, though I'll deny saying that, but it's true.
I mean, I'm a fucking conservative.
You
Just
are
not
walking
just not retarded.
Well, exactly. But you're also a walking contradiction at times. So, and I like that about you.
Listen,
And
I believe in this. I'm not a I'm not a company man, okay? Like, I will go against my party when they're wrong, and they are wrong in some aspects. But I go with what's good for the collective versus what's just good for me.
I feel that. I'm a constitutionalist.
Sometimes it just doesn't matter.
I'm a constitutionalist, and I cannot name all of the things on the Constitution, but nonetheless,
Oh, neither can I. No.
I consider myself. I'm not political. I try not to be political. I'm political on one aspect, and my main goal with that is to prove it's not a political thing, but it is, but it isn't. But I don't think we choose our president. I don't do politics except on a local, state, and local level. I'm
What do you
very
think
We all
about,
do politics.
I'll talk about politics. I don't care. People get offended or whatever, but I feel like it's a good way to exercise your brain if you really have an opinion about something. And not just that, but I mean, I'll start off with a fucking hot take. You know, I think people who think there's two political parties right now are kind of mind fucked. I think there's just one.
I think it's all an illusion. I don't think we
I
pick
think
up.
people are too retarded to understand.
And that's the
Some
way they
people
want
are
it.
just fucking dumb.
That's
What do
why.
you-
No, it's-
That's why I think we don't pick our president. Like, look around you. The people that surround, like the people around me, I would not trust them to choose our representative on a global scale. I wouldn't choose myself. I wouldn't trust myself to make that choice, much less the people around me. So I think it's retarded that we
Well,
think we.
look at it like this. I forget who said it, but it's not about the fact that you get to vote. It's about who counts the votes.
I don't even think they count them. They've already got that all planned out. It's already before an election is even near. It's already like they've already chosen the next president. It's already set in stone. But they go through the motions because they want us to believe that we play a part in it
It's all a
because of
show.
consent Right. If we're content, there's less likely of a chance for rebellion.
I
So let's
vote, but I
be
mean,
looking. Let's
I
be,
regret my vote in some ways because I'm just not happy with what's going on. But it's like the other way. It's like what would I have been happier the other way? It's like that's fucking ignorant to think that too. So I just feel like we were kind of fucked no matter what. But I don't know. There's some specific issues I have with some things that are going on. Like I feel like one of the first things he said in his speech opening up was there's only one gender, and I thought that was fucking just like fighting words for some reason. You know, it's like why come out swinging like that? And then he attacks DEI a lot.
wait,
And
there's one gender? There's two genders.
or yeah, two genders. Sorry,
Okay.
he said there's two genders. Yeah,
Like science says there's two genders. I mean, yeah. Okay, I'm with you.
I mean it's whatever. You can have that debate all day, but it's like almost coming out and saying like there's only one God, the Christian God. It's like, you know, you're
There's
obviously gonna get people riled up about that.
no-
It's like why just name your enemies right away? If you're fucking part of the trans community, I'm not for you. Basically, is what he was saying.
Yeah, and those are fighting words, and they do that. They pick things that are based on religion and emotion because they know that they are the ones that cause the most
Yeah, they're
ruckus,
firing
and
people
they
up. You're right.
are easy to flip flop on it. They're most likely to flip flop on it, and that's and yeah, that's why they choose us. Why do you think people go after abortion the way they do? Not because they feel it's right or wrong. It's because they know that it's based on emotion and religion, and people are most likely to flip on those and make drastic decisions based on emotion and religion, and that's why that was the first right that they decided to take away systematically because they knew they could, and they did.
I just feel like when you promote hate like that, like what happened with Charlie Kirk was all because of so much hatred that everybody had. If everyone would have just not had hatred in their heart, you know?
Yeah, I agree. If the left didn't have as much hate in their heart, Charlie would be alive. You know, it's weird. The one guy that wanted to have a conversation, kill him.
I think it's left.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
I think it's the left and the right. I think there's hatred. Hatred sees no.
You don't listen. As much as I'd like to say that you're right on that one, no, I would say that you're wrong.
Hatred sees
You
no.
don't see the right going around killing people for fucking opinions. You see low intellect, low IQ, fucking loser pieces of shit that will never have nothing, never be nothing in life, and they decide to go off of emotionalism and fucking kill someone. They
Yeah,
say
there's
that they're
never a reason to
inclusive.
kill someone.
No.
You should always be able to talk anything out. You know what I'm saying? Like that was attack on free speech. I totally agree that was completely ridiculous. But and you know what? I didn't want to see that, and I just saw it. You know, because who didn't see it? You know what I'm saying?
I didn't. I honestly did not. I don't know what I don't watch news for my own mental health reasons, but I really don't know what the situation is with that.
I was just watching a stream and I saw it.
And I know he was assassinated because somebody didn't agree with him. That's literally all I know of it.
You know what the funny thing is? That guy, or that kid, rather, not even a guy, he's a fucking young motherfucker. He probably has never seen an entire fucking Charlie Kirk speech. He probably has no idea what Charlie Kirk stood for. Just like 90% of the people who talk either for or against have no idea who Charlie Kirk actually was.
True. I don't know him very well. I'll tell you that. I know he was on
It's some
South Park.
shameful
I've probably
shit.
seen like clips
Liberal or
of it and stuff.
conservative? Was Charlie Kirk liberal or conservative?
I was
Conservative.
100% conservative, but the difference between Charlie Kirk and most people, Charlie was and don't be thinking I'm like putting myself on a pedestal here, because I'm not. Charlie Kirk would tell a trans person that if they believed in the same ideology politically that he did, welcome to the conservative party. Doesn't matter about your sexuality or your gender. None of that plays a part in politics.
I could see that.
That's probably the right way to do things.
It is. It doesn't like it's a small part. What people have tried to do is make a small part of a large life the larger part of a small issue, and it's just totally unnecessary.
People are more complex than what they identify as.
For real, for real. None of that makes fuck all of a difference.
That's why. That's why. Yeah. People are like, "What's your pronouns?" I'm like, Sarah. That's a
I
noun.
totally
That's
get
what
that.
it is.
The whole pronoun thing, listen, if people want to say, like, what's your pronouns, like, please don't speak to me because I have nothing to say to you. You're mentally defective and you need to get help.
That was on medical forms for a while, remember?
Yeah. It still
Yeah.
is. It still is. I don't fill it out because I don't. I mean, I'm Sarah. I'm Sarah. I don't know what the
I
really.
really like when people were saying they identified as Apache helicopters. I thought that was funny.
I thought pansexuals were people that identified as pandas for a long time.
As who?
Pandas, pandasexuals. And then people say they're asexual. I'm like, isn't that how plants reproduce? Anyway, I don't know. You know me, I have a trans child, but it's not my job to make people accept him. It's my job to love him. That's where I'm at on
Yep.
that.
Well, my child
And
is
he's
part
okay
of the
with that.
LGBTQ community, but she's been through a lot of different phases. I think she's just gay, honestly, but I would never tell her that. She tells me she's asexual right now, or not asexual, but some kind of sexuality where she's not attracted to people. I forget.
Pandasexual. The ones I thought identified as pandas. I think that's pandasexual.
I don't
No.
know.
Pansexual. I think it's pansexual is what they say.
Pansexual means that you're attracted to anyone regardless of limitations of physical appearance, gender, or sexual orientation.
Oh,
Means that
so
you're
that
open to literally everything. If
so
you're
that means you're
celibate, that's different.
oh, I guess technically I'm pansexual or I don't know. I'm bisexual if they gotta label it, but I just look at it as like I am attracted to humans on a
Well,
basic,
yeah.
with just base to dumb it down and put it as basic as possible. I am attracted to humans.
About as easy as you can get.
And somebody wants to judge me for that, then so be it. I don't know anyone that wants to though. They judge me for other things, and I prefer it that way. Judge me for fucking the fucked up shit I do, or
I
don't
don't know. The
judge.
reason why I can't take most people seriously when they have that conversation of like sexual orientation is they bring it into every facet of their life, and I'm just like, listen, if you feel the need to do that, that you need to fucking make that like someone else's business and someone else's fucking obligation to do certain things, and you want biased treatment. Yeah, no, that's not how this world works, and you can fuck right off with that bullshit.
Why are you gay? Who
Hmm.
says gay? You
I
are
mean,
gay. I love that video. I will
it's
never
just
not
so
love it.
accurate. It's like fuck, man.
I love that video. Why? It's so honest. Why are you gay? Who says I'm gay? You are gay. Factual. I love that video. That interview was the best. I love it when people are just raw and honest about things.
I have a
That
friend. Oh,
that's
sorry, yeah.
that's just a manifestation of it. It's perfect.
I had a friend who was gay before I joined the Navy, like when I was in high school, but he didn't tell me he was gay when we like first got out, and I lived in a different state my senior year, and I drove back to visit him, and it was just so stupid because he had a boyfriend. Like looking back at it, I should have known he was gay, but I just didn't. Anyways, we'd like go out and we were like drinking, and I was young, but we went out to like a strip and stuff, and we would do this thing when we'd see these guys wearing skinny jeans and shit, and we'd be like, "That guy's a fag," and like we thought it was funny, but I guess the joke was on me the whole time because they were gay. You know what I'm saying? But before I joined the Navy, his boyfriend called me up and was like, "Hey, don't join the Navy." And I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because I was a Navy diver." He's like, "And you'll be gay like I am." And I was like, "What, dude?" I was like, "No way, I'm joining the Navy."
How does the Navy make? I mean, I know there's birth control glasses that could definitely that makes my vagina so dry, like sandpaper. But I don't see how it can make somebody gay.
I think it's just the camaraderie. It's like you're around dudes. It's like you're deployed with dudes.
Maybe gay for the stay.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. There's a huge gay community in the Navy.
Well, yeah, the village people taught us that. In the Navy, it's
I
got to be.
honestly would say, like, in the world, it's about 25% of the world is gay. I think they say like 25% of people, but in the Navy, it's like a third. It's like higher.
BPAs. I blame BPAs for everything, but I definitely blame BPAs. Not blame, but I credit or whatever BPAs for this uptick in the number of queer people, queers and confused. Because
Most
it's an
of it's the
endocrine
girls.
changer. It's an endocrine changer. I mean, I think there's science behind it. Wait, what's Scotto say? You were in the Navy and can't spot a gay. I'm sus. Wait, Scotto. Oh God, are you gay? My gaydar's off. It doesn't
Ooh,
work anymore.
Scotto?
Yeah.
Yeah, Scotto's as square as a $2 bill.
Okay, maybe my gaydar's starting to work again. Maybe just a little. I can never tell. Ever since my gaydar broke, I never tell if it's up and working again or not. I guess that means it's not working. I don't know, or maybe it's just because it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, it's good. I guess good information to have to an extent because I know who I'm hitting on, and like who to hit on and who I wouldn't be successful in hitting on. But other than that, I don't really.
Like, it's funny because me and Scotto, like, per our own ideologies, probably shouldn't get along, but we get along better than me and most other people.
Scotto says I'm very phagosexual. Yes, two of my favorite YouTubers are drag queens and gay, and God, I love them. I feel like it gives me some kind of link to the gay community. I
You
love.
need better YouTube friends.
No, I don't know them personally, but they're just my favorite. It's Trixie Mattel and Katya Zokolimovic. I love Katya. They're both named Brian, but I
I
love
don't know
Brian.
what the fuck you just said.
The drag queens Trixie Mattel and Katya Zokolimovic. They have a show. It's called like literally capital U, capital
Nice.
N, capital H, capital or lowercase h or UNHHH. And they take on topics, but when they do their show, of course, they're taking on from a drag aspect of it, and it's so. I love I can't even really explain about it, but it's great. I love it. I love it, and maybe because Katya and Trixie are Gen Xers, or I don't know. I just love every aspect of that show, but I would say they are very phagosexual as well.
Do you remember when a few years ago they were talking about taking kids to drag shows?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
for that.
it's sick.
I'm for it. I don't care. I think if anyone wants to read to a kid that's not a pedophile, I'm okay with it. People need to be reading to children. Children need to be into books.
They had a drag show in my town, and my kids made sure that I took them. And I was like, if you want to go.
So here's my confusion. So my child, I still refer to him as him because old habits die hard. Whatever. Lives as a woman, goes by a female name. This is my oldest. But on the weekends is a drag queen. But if he lives as a woman, shouldn't he be a drag and doing drag as a man? A man? And one would think. No,
Whatever makes the money, right?
I'm because like he dresses as a man and drag as a woman, so a drag queen, but lives as a woman. So I'm like, well, shouldn't you be doing drag as a man? I saw that. Whatever.
You shouldn't predispose children to sexual orientation or things outside of the relative norm of what clearly defined sexual traits are in whatever they are. And whatever they develop is a direct representation of what they are exposed to and what they inherently adhere to in their young adolescent lives.
I don't know. Nature versus nurture.
I mean, okay, so DJ, the one I'm speaking
Okay,
to,
so nature versus nurture. Let's go over that.
Well, no, hold on, wait. So DJ, who is an adult now, but so when he was 10, he went to go live with his dad during the school year and me summer. So we switched it up because his dad got out of prison and proved himself to be the father he wanted to be for a minute. But then while he was living with him, Rick joined a cult and a very, very, very cult, like the FBI considers them a cult. Very Christian, very all that shit. And I think his dad's praying away the gay. But nonetheless, so when he was with me during the school year, full time and shit, so from 0 to 10, I was very just, whatever. We went to one of the first Pride months just because one of my friends was doing a vendor thing there. And so we went, we went to support my friend who was doing vendor stuff there. But the only thing I didn't expose him to, or I tried to keep from him, was negative shit, negative, bad, like we want to kill people shit. Otherwise, I let him explore things and make his own decisions. And now his dad kept him away from everything that they believed wasn't Christian, which is, the normal, the gay shit. They tried to do an exorcism on him because he came out as gay. They tried to, they forced him to.
That's traumatizing.
Right. I mean, God, I had no boots on the ground too. I had to go to Texas. It was crazy. But, he pushed more against that than anything. But so he was raised for 10 years in both, where he was open to explore things and make his own decisions, and forced to conform to a certain way. And this is where he's at, so I think that's nurture versus nature, in a sense of like, was he born that way, or was it how he was raised, or what he was raised with? I don't know. I just want to throw that out there for context, that's where that's at. And like I said, it's not my job to make people upset with him. It's my job to love him. And there's that. Okay. Sorry, Jamie, as you were. My apologies.
Well, I'm interested to hear what Jamie has to say, because I feel like when people, I'm a free range parent. That's kind of what you described, Sarah. And I've read books, and it talks about if you forbid your kids from dating or smoking, the psychological effects of that can be bad, but if you talk to your kids and you let them know, like I said earlier, hey, there's natural consequences for being disrespectful. You won't have as many friends, for example. You might want to be nicer. If you can really educate your kids and talk to them, they can be better people, instead of just setting ultimatums for them. You're not going to do this because I fucking said so, or I'll smack your ass, or whatever, If you can really put in the time, and you're a smart parent who can teach your kid to converse with you, then yeah, I feel like that's the best way to be, as a free range parent.
I teach my boys there's consequences for every action, both positive and negative. And if there is something that you're going to decide and do that is impactful, you need to go over all the consequences, positive and negative, that could happen. And if you cannot live with yourself with one of those consequences happening, then don't do it. Because when it comes to it, you're going to be the one that has to live with yourself, or if it impacts others, you'll have to live with what you did to impact others. If you can live with all the possible consequences, then by all means. But that's just the moral I go off of. It's just weigh out the consequences, positives and negatives. Really think about before you make a decision and make an action that's going to be impactful. Just make sure you're okay with everything that could come from it. I don't think that's a bad way to teach kids. I don't know the right way to teach kids. I don't know if what I'm doing is right per se, but it's what I can deal with. So, I don't know. Have kids, they said. It'll be fun, they said. I crack you up with as you were. Hey, Hex, what's up? Hex will tell you I'm a fucking rook. As you are. I get that from my 2 weeks and a few days in the military. As you were.
As you were.
As you are. I think because I heard it a lot. Yeah, they'd scream my maiden name, which I don't want out there on live stream. I'd get yelled at, and then they would see what I'm doing, and I would hear a lot. As you are. So, I think that's where it comes from. We lost Jamie. He's multitasking.
He's back. He's going to tell us about nature versus nurture. Nature always wins.
Well, yeah.
Whatever the dynamic nature of the individual will always win. You can't change it. It will be what it is. Problem that I have is when you precondition people to be a certain way, and it doesn't matter, don't compartmentalize it specifically geared towards homosexuality. It works with everything. any character trait can be instilled on someone. Preconditioning is a thing, exposure is a thing, environment is a thing. It could be very dangerous. I don't suggest people to expose adolescents to things that they shouldn't be exposed to given their age bracket. I don't believe that drag queens should be reading things to children. I don't think that that's a necessary thing.
We'll agree
I
to
think that
this.
that's very damaging. I think that predisposing people to, and by people I mean adolescent children, to things like that is very confusing. I think that we should allow children to be children, and also like not be ignorant about the situation and realize if they want to learn about something, they will learn about it. They have a supercomputer at their disposal. They can learn about anything that they want to learn about. They don't need to be pushed one way or another. I would strongly suggest that you love your child no matter what. Don't hate them for the decisions that they make, because that's going to put a very big problem in their lap that they don't need to fucking have. And I also leave the decision to the parents. Whatever you want to do with your children is what you want to do with your children, but understand that you have to live with the choices that you've made with your children just as much, if not more, at times than they will have. So, you know, it is whatever you want it to be, I guess. It's your child, and that's your responsibility.
Well, I mean, with the reading thing, as long as if somebody wants to read to my child, as long as it's age appropriate literature, and they are safe people and don't have any bad or pedophilic intentions, no sinister agenda, they can read to my child and dress as long as they're not dressing in anything extremely inappropriate, as in like they're not dressed as a penis or something like that, or they're wearing they're not in a super revealing bikini for like a 5-year-old. That would be inappropriate. But I don't care if they want to dress, if they're a man and want to dress like a woman and read something age appropriate to my child, and they have no sinister agenda. I don't give a fuck.
The psychological ramifications for that is sinister, in my opinion.
In your opinion, we can agree to disagree on that aspect of it.
Also, look at the flip side of it and understand that predisposing straight children to things of that nature create very confusing situations within their own psychological makeup and could lead later on into suicidal ideations based off of thoughts and or choices which are considered experimental. They always say, oh, it's experimenting, it's a phase, it's a fad. Well, those have lifelong consequences, and choices have consequence. And I wouldn't want to put those types of choices or decisions or understandings into an adolescent's brain, because I understand how damaging it can be because of my own life experience.
But I also think that nowadays there's many other reasons kids are committing suicide. I don't think a drag queen reading one fish, two fish is going to make them kill themselves later in life. Though I see what you're saying, times have changed, man. And there is so much, kids can't be kids nowadays. It seems like it's so fucking heavy. Everything is so heavy. I guess I should be happy that my kid's obsessed with Fortnite and not anything else, but nonetheless. Hex, you misquoted her. It's, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Ain't nobody got time for that. Mm-hmm. Sweet brown. His dad forcing him to conform while he was living under his roof, forcing him to conform to the Christian cult ideologies was definitely traumatizing.
I think people
Probably more traumatizing than anything I exposed him to, but who knows?
people are funny because like with things like exorcisms to get rid of gayness and all that stuff, like if you really wanted somebody to change, like although people say you can't change or that nature is number one, there is a very basic therapy used to change your thought patterns called cognitive behavioral therapy, and it's proven to work. And you could program your mind to hate cats if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, you could work on anything and changing yourself if you had the will to, but it's like, do people want to change? And there's has to be a, motive behind it, don't get me wrong, and intent. But still, I'm just saying, like, if you had a good talk with your kid, that's how people get, like, convinced. If you, like, were a more empathetic parent and you said, I just don't want you to go down a path that'll lead to this or something negative, and I think you should work on yourself and do structural thought therapy and etc. Like, you could really work on somebody, but that, I feel like that would be almost using your powers for evil. Do you know what I'm saying? You should
Yeah.
let people be how they are, but I'm just saying, like, in nature versus nurture, there's a lot of techniques. Like, you could even do EMDR. You know what EMDR is? Like,
You
that's
do
like
you
for,
do know that both positions in nature versus nurture can be correct at the same time, right?
well, I'm just playing devil's advocate here, but honestly, I kind of agree with you too, Jamie. I don't know.
There is no perfect analysis. Like, I love how people bring up the nature versus nurture thing. Both situations can be correct if taken in stride, done
Yes.
slowly and correctly. You can nurture whatever you want, and you can allow nature to take place as well. It's like it's like trying to explain free will with a hint of predestination. Like,
It's an
it's
oxymoron. It kind
I
of
would
Right.
use a pit bull as an example. You could make it mean. You could nurture its natural tendencies, or you could train it. You know what I'm saying, to be nice and whatnot. You could
I like to
promote it.
use the hood analogy. The hood analogy always kind of takes people back and makes people think. So I can raise a child in the middle of the ghetto, okay? I can instill values into that child. I can instill religion into that child. I can instill every fucking ideology I want into that child. But the sad, hard truth of the situation is a very small percentage of people will eventually rise above what their surrounding culture is, and a very, very large amount of people will become products of their environment. So nature versus nurture, in comparison to that, it kind of fucks everything up and shows you, like, yeah, both can be right, but statistics are statistics, and they're very seldom wrong.
Okay, so you're saying that social economical is a thing, but the systematic failures are more promoted by people's own natural tendencies?
Yes.
Okay, all right, I like that. I think that's a fair perspective, honestly, because a lot of times people don't fucking boost themselves up because they've been in that situation for so long. So
It's
I think
really
so.
not even that. It's like
Good night, Hex. Oh, tell your kitty I said good night. Sorry.
it gets to the point where when you're in a position, and I've had a lot of talks with people, like, while incarcerated, and I always had the same questions for them, like, how did you get to the point where you're at right now? And very few of them tried to lie about the situation. Most of them were honest. They're like, listen, what you consider normal and what I consider normal are two different things. And then I'd bring up the definition of normal. What's socially acceptable in a society you live in. So when you get to the understanding of what the majority of your life experience is, it starts to become a norm. It starts to become less hard to just accept what is readily available. And you get to the point where to grasp outside of that box is so just unnatural. You literally have to fight through it to try and reach outside of that box mentally before you even do a physical act, but to mentally start thinking outside of those parameters that you have all around you, that you have as a culture, as something that's glorified at times. and most of the time it is in that specific culture, in that specific, urban development, to try and have the expectation of someone to reach outside of that box when all their data proves and solidifies one positioning, it's hard to fucking even have that expectation for someone to reach outside of that box. And the reality is, most people won't. Nescafe?
Espresso concentrate.
Yeah,
It's just the beginning of my night.
I got 22 shots of espresso in my fridge.
You got to mix this with milk. I mean, you
Nah,
don't
I
have
don't.
to, but I'm a pussy.
I just pour 2 shots of it in the morning and slug them down.
That's what's
The
up.
cold brew is a lot easier for me to drink. Like I used to like hot, but I don't know. Like my
What do you
palate
drink,
started
stock?
to change.
You drink stock?
What's that?
Stock?
Stock. What is that?
It's a cold brew. You can buy it at Walmart.
No. I just press fresh espresso and then
Oh.
fucking throw it in the fridge.
Okay, I drink a lot of stock. Like if you looked in my fridge, I had a steak tonight. I was pretty good, but I drink a lot of stock in the morning. I'll drink energy shots, and then I just bought this Nescafe stuff to try it, but it's fucking bomb.
Well, I think I'm gonna cut out the Red Bull because I drink about 5 cases of Red Bull a month.
Where do you get it? Sam's or something?
Yeah, Sam's Club.
Where do you get the variety pack?
No, I get 24 ounce or 24 cans of 12 ounce. Just regular. But I'd like to cut it out of my diet.
It's like chocolate milk.
It's like chalky milk.
What other things? Oh, dude, I don't even know. That eco map I was talking about is just killing me. I'm just so tempted to use AI, but I just feel like if you do that, then you'll be a bad social worker, And I want to learn this stuff. So it's like, I'm tempted so bad to just be like, make me an eco map, but I haven't done it yet. And honestly, my AI kind of sucks. Like it won't, like, if you ask it to make a PowerPoint and stuff, like it'll be words overlapping and shit. And I use Chat GPT. So
I mean, you can use it as a base, get your rough draft, and then improve on it where you see it needs to be improved on.
yeah, I have a,
AI is not going to get it right the first
won't.
shot. Even if you use a paid service, it's not going to get it right. And the funny thing is, like, I don't even use AI, and I would refuse to use it. Like, once it reaches AGI, then I might think about using it. But
Does that
until it
look
gets
good
to
to
that
you?
level. Show me again.
Does that look good to you?
No.
It's not. You're right. Actually, I thought you were gonna say yes, it looks good, but it's not. And if you look at like the dad here, it's not
You
gonna.
got
He
fucking
only has.
5. You got
Yeah.
5 items in the core. Like,
It's just
No.
fucked up. Yeah, the whole map, and that's like, so I can't even use that as like a base to do it because if I did it exactly like that out of a PowerPoint, it'd be fucked up. So it's like it's not even correct. So that's like the best thing
No.
AI's made for me, but
you need to get, like, you can't have 5 things as a fucking core. Like, that's not how it works.
yeah, it's their family unit. I know John, or you don't know their names, but the point is, what I really need, I won't show it to you, but I'm working on a PowerPoint and connecting lines and whatnot to it. I think I have an idea of how I'm going to do it. I'm going to use PowerPoint and just one slide.
What are you, what's your, you said you're using family as your core?
Yeah, their family is the Wilson family.
Okay. So what are you trying, like, what's your, what are your, where does your spider link go? Like, what are your items on it? Like, okay,
Well-
you have the core, where does it go from there?
Around there, I'm gonna have like within this, it doesn't show things like there's a daughter named Gwen. She's 14, and
What's
she's
your
part of the-
objective to map out here? We'll just put it this way. What's your objective to map out?
the
are you trying to
relationship
map?
the relationship these people have with things like unemployment, religious communities, their extended family, the shelter they
Mhm.
stay at. Okay, their missing dog, like things that were in the report. I'm trying to say like the relationship with it, and the arrows pointing are a big part because like a dashed arrow will represent, a stressful relationship or a tenuous relationship or a strong relationship. Different types of arrows. So this is really fucked up. It's not correct. But oh hey Sarah, I didn't realize you were back.
You're making your chart wrong. You're. I get what you're trying to do, but you're not doing it right.
Well, what? How should I do it?
You need to come up with like that's not even a fucking
Eco map.
no, it's not. I don't even know the right word for it, but what you're trying to make is not what the parameters of what you're trying to do. Like that's
I'll show
not.
you. I can show you the document of what the outline of the doc. It is different from what I showed you.
Now, is this for school or is this for personal reference? Or are you
This
trying
is
to?
for school. It's a project I'm doing for school.
And they told you to use that format.
No, she said I could
Okay,
use
yeah,
a
throw
different
that
format.
format out.
I mean, I more wanted to. I wasn't gonna make it like that. I more wanted to use that so I could copy the relationship lines, but they're all fucked up anyways.
No,
Because that's the hard part of the relationship.
you need to profile the people
Oh, I
like
have
an
that. I'll
actual
show you that.
profiler.
Let me show you.
So
I have that.
no, don't show it on the screen. I know
Okay.
what you have. Like I know what you're working with. You need to literally profile the people and then show statistical data and then do a small chart for each one of them and the reasons why the data lines up, the correlations, parallels, whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't use that chart though. Like that's not. It's not going to do you justice.
This is what I have right now. And I know you said you don't want to see it, but it's just an
I mean,
outline.
it's
And
up to you.
basically,
I don't care.
it doesn't say my name on it or anything, but here. So it's like I have this. Can you see that? Fuck. I know it's like really
No,
bright. Let
hold
me
it
turn my
still
screen
for
on.
a minute.
So see if you see the arrows there. I have their relationship, what they want. This is the eco map of their family, like the
Read me what the
outline.
instructor asked you to do.
Okay. Let me log
Read
into
me the
my.
instruction.
Hold on a second. I don't want to monopolize everything with him helping me with
No,
my
you're
homework.
fine.
No, it's
You're
fine.
fine.
It's fine. I'm just fucking around with my background, my settings and shit while I'm over here. I had to restart my device, but I was listening on my tablet. My audio went fucking in. I don't know. It was like I had this happen the other day. It was like I was getting feedback, like if another radio station was like, you listen to radio and
Just read it, Spark.
Okay, so this says summative assessment, theoretical application, eco map. 200 points. Social workers study evidence based.
Okay, so they have to have you use the eco map.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I get that the eco map's fucked up. I really do get that, but I have to have one. Okay,
It's
anyways.
retarded.
Social workers study evidence based theories to learn how to approach different family systems and determine a theoretical application of methods that benefit each family's case. Ecosystem theory is a social theory that can be used to map client systems and analyze their relationships. This allows social workers to get a better understanding of the full scope of each family's needs to better determine potential services.
All right, I gotta wait for you to use the eco map then, since you have to use it.
Do you want to see their template real fast?
No, I mean you could show me, but I know how I'm gonna do it. I know how I would ask you to do it.
Call 27 went live just now.
Oh God,
Who's that?
God soldier.
God soldier.
Oh no.
What the fuck? Oh my god, where did I just put my tablet?
So
Yeah, it's
Spark,
fucked up. Yeah.
your map. So okay, in your core. All right, so you're gonna have your core. Okay. I don't know why they want you to have 5 people within the core. What I would do is I would do no longer than like, you know how an eco map can spider out into multiple different
Yeah.
like a
I mean,
butterfly.
like I've seen the mind maps of that.
Right. So what I would do is you can have the center core, which is the 5 people, which is what your core would be if it's on multiple different people, which is fucking stupid, but whatever. What I would do is you have your core, have your people, and then the first outside ring that would be the first parallel between all of them would be the core issues, like what all of them have a similarity, what all of them emulate within themselves, like psychological issues, be psych issues, uh, economic issues. You could even throw religious ideology, whatever they practice as a faith, but then you go the second unit out, the second spider chart out. You'd have to throw some statistical data that ties all of it together, like whatever. So if they all suffered from bipolar, like you're gonna have to link all of that together. So if they suffer from bipolar, if they have addiction issues, if they have spiritual issues, if they have medication, if they have not medication, like all of these things need to be linked together. And then the third one out would be the actual, and you'd have to put a lot into it to get the math right, but statistical variance. You know what I'm saying?
The statistical variance like they have. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. So like the third, so the second one out, no, the third one out would end up being the statistical variance. So whatever parameters you have in the other 2 rings closest to the core, you tie all of that together in your third ring.
Okay. Well, what if I did something like this? I understand what you're saying, but the first bubble, okay, I have them all in there. What if I had the lines, like the psych lines attached to the bubble, but then if there was something like only one of them's in poverty, I cut through the circle to the name. You see what I'm saying?
That would be a good way to do it. It would save you a lot of fucking hassle in trying to like not keep them, because the only way to do it the right way would be like you wouldn't even really be able to do it. Like you could do it up, down, left, right. Okay, so up is all of them that have everything lined up. Like each core has something lined up, so they would be in the up space, and then the down space would be something that is lacking, someone that is a anomaly in the similarity structure. So the similarity structure would be up, the anomaly would be down, the left and right would be a certain amount of statistical similarity. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
so, like one of the anomalies would be like Gwen has friends at the shelter. Everybody else hates living at the shelter.
right,
So, put that
right,
because it's like something that they don't share. Everyone else has stress from the shelter, and I could just do one line off from the circle to a bubble, stress from shelter.
stress. Yeah,
Meanwhile, the one anomaly would come up, down. I think I understand what you're saying.
yeah. It's a way of coding it correctly. Like
It's
the
different
heart-
from what I have.
That's why when I seen the 5 cores and then I seen what you were doing, I was like, that doesn't really, like, it doesn't code very well. It doesn't really do the job.
You'd have a lot of bubbles. Yeah, I get what
Well,
you're
a
saying.
fucking bar graph would have been fucking perfect. Like, just
Like,
do
I
it
don't
like
know.
a video game. Like, literally do it like a video game, you know? Probably saying that because I've been playing Skyrim for like 2 weeks now.
I'm more of a Red Racer, Mike Tyson Punch Out kind of girl.
I like Super Smash Brothers. I'm good at Super Smash.
I named my cat after Zelda character. The original Zelda.
Spark, do you have Discord?
No, but
You should get it.
I think I do actually.
You should get it.
I think I have it. I just don't really use it.
Put your server in the back chat. I might. I don't know.
Yeah, I have it. I just don't use it. I logged on just now. My name's Spark369.
Damn you fine. Second to me one more time. Get low.
At least I keep my name simple.
You have screenshots of that, Scott? Fuck yes. Scott, that is great, dude. That is so great. When he throws up gang signs and just looks like a retarded sign language interpreter.
There's my link. That's
Oh.
my server.
All right. I'll join for sure. I'm joining right now as we speak.
If I end up
It would
doing-
just be easier, like for something like this, it'd be easier to just screen share and fucking do a VC. Like that'd be the easiest way of going about it.
I don't want you to see my Word document I was trying to make this on. You'll fucking laugh at me.
I spell like shit, and I probably wouldn't even be able to put together a Word document. I'm not very tech savvy.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried that. I tried a PowerPoint, but they want you to get Canva. But then, like, when I go through to pick it out, it's like you have to pay for it. But I was using something told me that you don't have to pay for all of the templates. That you only have to pay for some of them. So I'm gonna look at it again in a little bit. I got till Monday to finish this. So
Shit, you're fucked.
it feels good.
Let's see what my moo cow's doing.
Well, I don't want to steal your guest, Sarah, but I really want Jamie to meet my friend Clint. And I know he
Oh, you're
won't mind
not
having you
stealing me.
on. Yeah, I'm not going to steal you, but I definitely want to invite you over there one time to talk about, because Clint is smart and he like will talk about the New World Order and stuff. And I just
Put
know
his
you'll
link in
challenge
the back
him.
chat.
Yeah, and if you can give him a good argument, he'll argue you. But I'd love to see you guys fucking argue about something, or not argue, just talk. You know, he's cool. He's just into conspiracies like me. All right.
Yeah, Scotto, this fucker's procrastinating. That's exactly what's going on.
What's going on?
Like legit, I could spend 3 hours and get this fucking assignment done and ace that bitch.
I've been working on.
Dude.
I got the reviews and stuff done. I had other things to do. I had a discussion board and a test. I wrote a paper today.
Procrastination is life.
I told my teachers like freshman year that if they gave me all of my work at the beginning of the day, then I wouldn't fight. Like I wouldn't cause a fight in the school. And they started giving it to me, and then they stopped. And then I had to fucking show them the reason, the error in their ways. And they like asked me why I did that. I was like, well, because I'm going to do my work and I'm going to get it all out of the way, and it's going to be the best work that you get in the class, and then I am going to go to sleep for the remainder of the day. And they're like, well, why do you feel the need to go to sleep? And I was like, because this is a waste of my time. So I'm going to give you the time that I logically and realistically need to complete the assignments, and then I'm going to fucking go to bed because I find this to be a waste of my life.
When I slept in school, I would fart myself awake or drool on my desk.
That's funny, Sarah.
What's
I'm sorry. That
link-
just comment distracted me.
Sorry, what's that link in the back chat too?
That's to my friend's channel he asked for.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I had to bounce out for a second. I had to go chum the waters.
Oh, I'm not trying to steal Jamie, but
Oh no,
he-
no, no, you're fine.
yeah.
It's all good. It's all
that's
good.
what I was saying earlier.
Anytime anyone has an opportunity to get help with something or learn something, I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
I'm attacked. Bots.
Oh, that was I think Tonka was saying that. I think he wanted me to go white knight for him, and I said I'm not doing that anymore because last time I did it bit me in the fucking ass.
Oh damn.
I think he wanted me to go white knight for him. I'm not doing it. I'm not. It's not happening. I dropped a link and he's up there.
I don't think I can go to your friend's panel. I don't like his voice.
Well, I didn't go see it. I want to check this out. What's he talking about over there?
I don't know. I'd have to look at his thing.
Like, I was chumming the
Looks
water.
like
over
he
there.
does astrological fucking bullshit.
Is it? It's not Dashton. Dashton, is it? Dashton does birth charts.
Nah, he's talking about some fucking conspiracy shit.
Yeah. Tinfoil hats, people.
That's all we talk about. I used to go on this channel. It was, do you remember Coast to Coast, the
Yeah.
radio show?
Mhm.
We used to watch Coast to Coast on the show and talk about it. That was like the first time I ever got on YouTube ever. Was like then during COVID and stuff. And it's funny because this dude, his name was Doc, but he was so into Coast to Coast. Do you remember that on Coast to Coast they had the time traveler, Mad Markham?
Mhm.
He came on the show that we had. Isn't that fucking crazy? Everyone said he went missing for like 10 years. We found
it on your panel.
Yeah, he was on. It's like it should have been bigger because it was like his first appearance in like years, and he came on our fucking show, but it wasn't big. It didn't blow up. But I've heard podcasts since then or clips talking about him, and they're like, and then he went missing, and I'm like, fucking, I talked to that motherfucker.
He didn't go missing. He just didn't go where people were looking. See, they should have been looking better. That's wild, dude. What's he been up to lately? Does anyone even know? He got missing again? Or he went missing again? Sorry, I'm putting on makeup. I don't know why.
What?
But I'm sorry, I'm putting on makeup. I don't know why. But I said, did he go missing again? That whole show went missing.
Well, anyways, it's time for me to go to fucking bed. I will see you crazy
you're
sons of bitches on the next one.
I'll see you more.
Good night, man. Thank you.
Bye, Jamie.
Night,
Thanks
night.
for coming up. Have a good night. Bye, Scott. Scott is probably going to go with Jamie.
Jeez.
Bye. Scott, if you're still around, I'm assuming you're going where he's going. So you feel free to stick around here. If not, I hope you have a good night. Should be wild. I was thinking about going and trolling God's soldier until, but I don't know if he's drunk enough to troll yet.
Okay, well,
I'm
if
not
you want to, I can let you because my friend Clint's on and he's kind of expecting me, but
Yeah, no. Go. You're good. Thank you for coming up.
yeah, I'm gonna try to be on your show more because I always have more fun on here, dude. This is kind of fun. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not a bad person. It's just like for some reason you get a little bit of excitement on your show, you know, but you're not egging it on or anything.
Sometimes I do, but sometimes I get on, sometimes I don't. But yeah, sometimes it gets rowdy, especially God. If God Soldier would have came up here while Jamie was up here, shit would have popped off.
Popped off,
It'd be
yeah.
crazy. It can get wild. I mean, honestly, though, sometimes I feel like it's a disability stream because, like, I'll let up pretty much whoever unless they're crazy. I'll let the crazies up sometimes, but sometimes I feel like it's just great. It's just like I don't know. But then there's nights like this where it's like intellectual and things like that with a little bit of drama mixed in. So I'm happy you like it here. I'm happy. That's my goal, to provide a interesting area for people to come and do interesting things.
That's what's up. Yeah, I remember I first asked you what you stream about, and you were like, everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on.
I like that we talked about politics and stuff. A lot of people don't like that shit. We should
And
talk about religion next time.
No, God. Literally and figuratively. Oh God. Actually, I usually don't allow politics on my channel, but the fact that we could all be cool about it, that's cool. Then I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up some more controversial shit with him because he seemed conservative, and I was gonna be like, you know, what do you think about them cutting DEI programs and stuff? But then I was like, no, that'll really just open up like a half-hour debate. I was like, do I really want to talk about that for that long?
No, I appreciate you not bringing it up, only just because, yeah, because that I stay away from politics for a certain reason, because I get too passionate about stuff and I end up losing my shit and leaving my own panel. That's happened before. So I'm just like, I gotta stop doing that, because I can't not be, there's things I can't not be passionate about, and I just get too rowdy with it. But if everyone I like it when people can agree to disagree and talk openly about things, but I don't know, I don't hold myself to a standard. Well, I try to, but yeah, I don't know. It was good though. It was still good. I like the way it went tonight. I'm down for it. But yeah, go have fun at your panel. Scott was cutting out too. I'll probably end up restarting a vertical, or if I'm not trolling God Soldier, start a vertical through YouTube and just fuck off for a little while. I'm supposed to go to sophomore days, so I'll probably do that too.
I hear you. All right. Well, I'll talk to you in a little bit.
All right, thanks. See you later, man.
Later, Sarah.
No. All right, peeps. It's just me. Well, I'm talking to myself. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Have a good night, Scotto. I'm gonna go have to see if my fire's out. Why am I? I'm always like, why am I justifying everything I do? Because I was in a relationship where I had to for a long time, and I have to remind myself I don't have to justify it. If I want to, I can. Who am I justifying it to myself? I have issues. We know this. Who gives a fuck, right? Well, maybe I should give more of a fuck. Wow, self-existential crisis. Yeah, I'm gonna go troll. I was gonna go troll you. I feel like you're not drunk enough yet. You want to come up? I'll drop you a link. I like it. I like it when you're in your microphone cat status. That's when shit pops off. It gets exciting. You know. When I can come up on your panel. As long as it's not boring like last night, I was okay with my phone dying. No offense. It was just the YouTube streets were not popping off like they should have been on a hump day night. I'm not hating. If I hated, you would know it. It wouldn't be, this would not be my tone. This would not be my tone if I was hating. I'm not a hater for the most part. I hate Megan. Megan Prescott. I hate her. I don't know if she's online and I don't care. I hate her. See how that tone changed? I have too much hatred in my heart for her. I have a lot of hatred. I'm stuck in a stare. I can't stop staring at my makeup brush because it feels good to relax my eyes on it. Anyway. I can be boring. Yes, this is true. I don't know. I need some excitement. You want to make balloon animals? I can make balloon animals. I got some balloons. I got my pump. That's always exciting. Yeah. Balloon animals. Yeah. Just me again. Wow, I just got real sad about that. I am boring. Sometimes I think I'm exciting. I like to think I am sometimes. I'll tell myself I am sometimes. Whatever I gotta tell myself to get through the day. I mean, you calling me boring, I need to consider the source. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well. There's a lot to say, but I don't want to say it. Maybe I'll work on seeing if my phone will mirrorcast to my projector or something. Oh, I need to set up my new security cameras. I can do that. I am boring. But at least I'm not normal. Normality is hell. Or average. Average is hell. Anyway, take my boring self on. Have a good night. Love you guys.